a lot of those were like late last year. Like remember like August 2019 and stuff. Jacko got arrested and stuff. And a bunch of people got arrested, and that's when they like really ramped up the censorship. That's when like you literally could not say the word bigger because they made it so you couldn't say any word with "igger" in it.
Yeah. But I even pointed that out to you though. You can't even type the word spice in the comments. You can't type spice, but you can type out wetback. Wetback can be posted in a comment, but you can't put out. I swear to God, you can't type out the word spice because it has spick in it.
Say spicy wetback.
Nah, you probably can't say that. It only lose because of the spicy part, not even because of the wetback part.
See, I have shit taken down, but it's usually for a reason. I mean, not really a good reason, but like it is a reason. I don't just get shit like taken down for no reason, like a couple of other users. There was a while where he had like every post taken down immediately.
Here we go.
But like, I have my archive account, and shit doesn't get taken. Oh, is she coming on?
Yeah, I'm about to add her.
Here we go.
Oh.
Everybody, be chill.
Be chill.
Hello.
Tazandra.
Hello.
How are you doing?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fantastic. How are you freaking doing today? I'm so glad you decided to came on.
Well, it's been a long time since I talked to you guys, so.
Like talk to like the iFunny community in general.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Why is that? Because of the whole like things surrounding you and stuff.
Oh, most of it, yeah. Higher ups didn't want me to talk about it. I guess they thought it would make it worse, and I'm like, you don't know iFunnyers like I do. So.
Okay. I mean,
I'm glad to know you understand this.
Yeah. Well, I mean I've been here since the app was made.
Yeah,
fine.
I'm just glad that you're like actually open to coming on instead of like a lot of very controversial mods on the app, on that app. Like, I mean, you're probably more controversial than most people on that app, to be honest with you. But like, the fact that you were pretty open to coming on is amazing.
No, well, the controversy is kind of silly. It was all started because I fired somebody, and now here we are 2 years later. So.
Yeah.
Who'd you fire?
I had a moderator, and a lot of people will know who it is. I won't give out a name just because I know what that feels like. But they had a habit of getting very drunk and banning everybody they hated.
Wait a minute, is that DWI? I don't know.
No, DWI's never been a mod. But
okay.
God.
But no, so I would get phone calls in the middle of the night from Chef, from other moderators, control your mod. And I'm like, what's happening now? So I'd get on there and I'd take away his moderator powers and I would reinstate everybody. And after the 6th time that happened, I'm pretty tolerant. I mean, I moderate for iFunny. I got to be pretty tolerant.
Yeah.
But after the 6th time, I was like, I'm sorry, I love you, but I can't let you moderate anymore. And that's where this all started.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, but before we really get into like the whole nitty gritty of it, I was just wondering, like, how did you even like start out on iFunny? Like, where did you come from? How did all that shit even begin for you?
Well, probably like you guys, I just happened to find an app that just came out. And it was brand new, so it was being promoted in the Google Play. So I downloaded it, and I'm like, hey, this is pretty cool. You know, we didn't have profiles back then. We didn't even have features at first. It was just memes.
Oh,
and I thought it was pretty cool, so I emailed Chef and told him I thought it was cool, and he emailed back. And we became friends, and here I am.
And that's how you became.
Wait, you're an Android user?
What'd you say, Colas? Did you ask if she was an Android user?
Did you say Google Play Store?
I say that as both. It's like the Google Store and the App Store. So I always combine them, sorry.
Oh, dude. It's all about Android nowadays anyway. Who cares about iPhone?
Yes, I'm an Android girl, sorry. I know there's a lot of iPhone lovers out there.
The Android version of iFunny looks really weird to me whenever I see a screenshot because it's like decimals and shit. Like I'm doing math. Odd.
And I mean, the developers tend to sway towards Apple, which I don't understand because most of that gets released first. But they're starting to do everything together now.
Mm.
So Android will get a little bit more love.
Okay, so what is your position on iFunny? Like, what is your official position?
I'm listed as a jack of all trades. It's mostly community management.
Okay.
Like, pretty much anything they need me for, I do. So.
What were you doing before that?
I managed all of the restaurants and airports at the airport, or restaurants and bars at the airport.
I just meant on iFunny, but cool.
Yeah, before that, that's what I did.
No, she's talking about the iFunny airport, I think.
Yes, the iFunny airport
the
too.
iFunny airport. I think
So
I was
there's
there.
a rumor.
Yeah,
and
before
I'm
that,
I'm sure you've heard it. But there's this rumor that iFunny is actually owned and operated by Deep Web Intel. Can you shed any light on that?
I mean, I could ask Cameron if he's secretly an owner. But no, he doesn't have anything to do with iFunny.
He doesn't work for iFunny anymore.
You should offer him a job, frankly.
He's never worked for iFunny. So.
He was doing advertisements for free.
Well, he did show up to a couple of our conventions. Does that count?
Did he sort of act as like this Uncle Sam character, like this poster boy?
I mean,
like, I want you to come on to iFunny.
Hey, were you at the conventions?
I was never. I wasn't allowed to come to the.
Even Tazandra went to the conventions, and DWI showed up.
No, I didn't go. I was there in spirit. I did some.
Are you asking about like monetization of profiles?
Monetization of profiles. I think that might be in the works because you're able to boost your profiles now. So
like actual like the amount of likes can like get you money.
It could be possible, but that's kind of where I see it going.
Wow.
To where you can be a.
I know what I'm doing for a living.
Bye, Mom.
I'm an iFunny. I make my money off of iFunny, a comedy app.
I don't need to do the dishes anymore.
Exactly. So, I mean, I think another thing I wanted to ask is, I mean, we just got off talking about Cameron and DWI. How does the current modding system work nowadays? Like, is it all entirely like automated, or are there some human bots? I mean, there's some human mods. I didn't call them bots. I didn't mean to call them bots. My bad.
No, that's fine. To start off, let me squash the rumor that there are no bots that can subscribe to you and then report your content. I don't know where that came from, but people are just blocking their subscribers left and right. No, it has nothing to do with that. There's an automated system that does go over the content, and it's a learning system. So there's things we add and remove constantly from it. But at the same time, if a user, it just takes one user to report content. And if they report it, it goes to a system that is reviewed by people, actual staff. Mm-hmm. And that's when you get content removed and nothing happens. It's just black hole. This means that.
How do you explain an account that has like no profile picture, no cover photo, like, I don't know, 1,000-something days, and they have like thousands of subscribers and like thousands of subscriptions, either one of those, but then like, no post, no nothing. Like, they just look like it really exist.
Well, I do know that there are several users that always email to have their accounts wiped almost on a weekly basis. I don't know why, but they
probably got exposed in real life.
Maybe they're like, oh, let me upload all this content, but I don't want my family to see. They might know as they sit in their bedrooms and upload. But I mean, I know there's that. As far as it comes to reporting content by those users, it doesn't matter.
I've had stuff that got reported like almost immediately 3 seconds after I posted it, and then I cleared out my subscribers of all suspicious no profile pictures, and all of a sudden it's not an issue anymore.
Yeah, so if something is taken down within seconds of you uploading it, that's the system. It has nothing to do with who's subscribed to you. Because it normally takes about 10 to 30 seconds for the system to review your content.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, I mean, what about the censorship system nowadays, though? Like, I feel like the censorship system is kind of like a little bit overbearing at times. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
I mean, sometimes it kind of feels like, though, that you guys at iFunny don't really notice it or don't really like put too much effort into it. Like, I'm not saying that that's you, but it does feel that way sometimes because, like, for example, like you can't even like type out the word spice. You can't type out spice or bigger. Or at one point you couldn't type out bigger, but now you can. You can't type out spice because I think you know why. But
Right.
But you can't even like
It's
type
like
out the word. I mean, you can type out the word wetback though. You can say wetback in the comments.
Not anymore because I added that after you said that.
Okay.
But I was like, wait, that's not in there.
Thanks, monkey.
So
Yeah.
I fixed that part.
Sorry,
But-
iFunny, my bad.
Sorry. I mean, I have to enforce the things I'm told to enforce. Unfortunately, the system will see the SPIC within the word spice, and it'll be like, oh, sorry, you can't say that.
As somebody who is one of the main members of the spice community on iFunny, this is really just messing with our community.
Daily spice posts, and I've been
It's just
on
like the other day, I was
posting.
posting about some smoked paprika, and I got banned.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Suspended
kind
for a
of messes
week,
with our
bro.
careers.
Unbelievable.
You know,
My
maybe
apologies to the spice community.
maybe a better system rather than just deleting the entire comment. Maybe you could just censor the offending word.
With like asterisks instead of making it a different word that makes no sense in the context of the sentence, so it looks like I'm having a stroke.
Or just make it so that the comment's postable in general.
Right. I know that there are a couple of words that are still in the system that just automatically delete your entire sentence. And so people have to figure out.
That's fun too, when I accidentally type something and it's like a whole paragraph and then I have to retype it.
Yeah. And I know that I'm actually going to be going into the system to look at those trigger words so I can get rid of the ones that, like kill, for instance. You know, I know
Yeah,
the
that's a bad one.
intention. I know the intention was good to try to refrain people for saying that, but that group of letters is in a lot of words.
You could also say murder. There's a bunch of synonyms for the word kill, so it doesn't really stop anything.
And then people use an exclamation point instead of an I, and they get around it. So why delete the whole comment? Just change the word.
It can be argued for any censored word.
I mean, unfortunately, we have a lot of edgy people that like to use racial slurs and things like that. And
of course, me.
Who would do such a thing?
I know, right?
I'm frankly appalled.
Are you assuming that iFunniers are racist, Taz? What are you talking about?
I have been here forever. I have seen it all. But
tell me about it.
But no, like I want people to be able to express themselves, and I don't like the censorship, honestly, as long as it's not overboard and the stuff that makes BuzzFeed hate us all of a sudden. Like we harbor Nazis, and
that's just fake reporters looking for a story.
Yeah. I got a question real quick.
Sure.
Yeah. So, do you guys like almost blacklist an account if you know he is doing bad shit? Like, I had this. I got banned like 7 times in a row one time. And then it just stopped and shit. It was after I was posting like pro-Aryan Logan Paul content. And then I was like,
that would be why.
Yeah, my bad. I just thought he was really cool, you know.
I'm sure
he's an actual Nordic beast. So I just kind of look at it as like a figure of inspiration. But my bad, you know.
But no, there's
no. It's all good.
There's no list or anything you get put on. As long as you are uploading content that follows the rules, we don't sit there and stare at your accounts. We have tons of accounts. So that would take up entirely too much manpower to do. So no, we don't have blacklists or anything like that.
Yeah, I got you.
So I think one thing I also want to ask though is like, why is it that some profiles, like the more edgy ones, are way more like called out or way more targeted than like profiles that post things like actual like nudes or lewd stuff or like fucking women in like skimpy outfits and shit? Like
hardcore porn.
Shit. Yeah, like hardcore porn. Like you have like massive profiles on the out there like that and that post that stuff, but they're nowhere. They don't feel and feature too, but they don't feel nowhere near as targeted as like people like fucking Zach or like Kolas or Tanner.
Trying to post something funny.
I did call out the furry community the other day on my Twitter, so they probably feel a little targeted right now. But I mean, a lot of the edgy community tends to upload Nazi-related imagery.
Yeah.
Well, you get targeted for stuff that's not Nazi.
Well, once you start doing that, though, people's users will start just reporting your content, and so it all gets reviewed. So if it actually breaks guidelines, it will be removed, and it's not targeted by us per se. It's just people are like, oh, he uploaded Nazi stuff. He must be a Nazi. I'm going to go through his entire account. And
then how come the accounts that are 100% devoted to posting porn aren't targeted as much when that's just an equal violation of the rules?
They are targeted. I have probably 2,000 reports that I still have to go through. Well, the featuring, that has to do with an algorithm. I mean, it's based off of shares, smiles, likes, retubs.
Dude, I've never gotten featured like once.
Gotten featured on stupid stuff.
Well, I actually don't. I don't want to be featured, so don't feature me ever, right?
Please don't feature me.
Yeah, featuring's not very fun, especially when you're like a monkey profile. Everybody says like the most cutesy shit, and it's kind of annoying. But like you have profiles called like porn. He's a verified account. His name is Porn. and he posts porn stars. Like, do you see like kind of like what's the problem with that?
No, I understand. And if the users that post erotic stuff, I know a lot of people don't like that, and I don't like it either. But unfortunately, if it follows the rules, it stays. As long as it's not showing, genitalia, nipples.
What about like?
And I saw a feature yesterday of some chick with her like butt up in the air. Basically, like it was literally a porn star, like she's about to get like a raw dog or something. And then it was just some like mindless caption. And then like, oh yeah, I wonder why this was featured. Like it wasn't even funny.
Right.
Like objectively, it wasn't even funny. And it's like the first feature you see.
Right. No, I understand. I mean, you got to talk to the users. They pick it. They smile the stuff, they share the stuff, and the system picks it up. They're like, okay, let's feature it.
So the feature, everything that's featured is 100% like a democratic vote, is what you're saying.
Everything that's featured that's not in a ghost set, because I do ghost sets, but regular features, like those are all picked by an algorithm. The only human interference that happens is just making sure that it's not breaking the rules. It's not something that was posted in the same set, things like that. It's just checking it. That's it.
I don't know how I feel about that. I really still do feel like all that stuff is kind of, it feels blatantly wrong. You know what I mean? Because you have so many of these profiles that are posting just the most borderline like pornographic shit. I mean, like they're probably not considered porn only because they don't even show like a full nipple. They'll show like slightly a nipple, and then that makes it not porn. So I just don't know how like. I mean, I just don't know how like profiles like that are able to get away with that stuff and still get like featured and verified and like become these massive profiles. But yet, if you post like so much as even like a very dark humored kind of video or like picture, you can get suspended or like banned for like nothing. Like, I mean, I've gotten suspended before for posting like two monkeys fucking. Like, I mean, to me that's just nature. That's just nature. Like, you have people posting videos like dogs screwing each other. Like, why can't I post a monkey fucking each other? Like, I mean, that's kind of retarded.
It's too close to people.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you upload a video of a monkey jerking off too?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Can you send that in the chat?
Sure. I mean, maybe.
Still have it.
I mean, there's plenty of videos.
On top of that.
Yeah, this brings.
Notice very conflicting things about what you're saying about the features. Is I've been featured like 3 times, and it's not like the stuff I actually make. It's like some stupid photo caption that usually has something negative to say about Reddit, so then my entire notification feed gets flooded with featured creatures for like an entire day. But yeah, those things get featured when they're at like 10 likes, and most of the features get featured when they're at very little likes. So it's not like the users are voting for this so hard and then the feature team finally picks it up because it's so popular. There's accounts that literally pull things from the front page of Reddit and they post it and immediately get featured.
Depends on how many times the users saved it. So they could
I don't think my posts that have been featured are like that save worthy personally.
I don't know. They could be trying to steal it. I don't know. I'm just telling you how the algorithm works. I'm being honest.
Just a screenshot of some like Reddit thread and then it says like, haha, epic. Like it's featured. Like, yeah, oh, I gotta save this. I
mean, you're asking me to tell you why users like content, and I can tell you.
I'm saying I don't think
I'm
it's
asking
true.
why users like bad content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how come it
Why don't
just
they like
happens to be that
my
every user on
content?
iFunny is a complete idiot? Yeah, because there's a lot of people that make original stuff for this app and they put work into it, like pretty much everybody in this call right now.
Mhm.
And we don't get featured, and at this point we don't want to, and there's a reason for that. Because the featured section is basically a portal into the rest of the internet.
The people that stick to the features and the people that hang out in collective and subfeeds are completely different. So you have to remember that, the content that you share is primarily shared within your subfeed. And there's going to be people in collective that find it and like it.
I mean, there's posts that get like upwards of 15,000 likes in the subfeed, but they never would, even in a million years, get put in the featured section because it doesn't follow what you want to be presented as.
It's not that it doesn't follow what we want to be presented as, but we look at a collective numbers, not just from collective. I don't want to use that word as if it's collective. But they don't just look at the subfeed counts as well when it comes to the algorithm. It looks at everything, including collective likes, shares and saves from other people that are not in your subfeed, things like that.
I get my videos saved like by thousands of people and they get posted on Instagram, but I guess that's not a factor.
No, but I agree. I think more original content needs to be featured. Like, even if it's handpicked and just kind of thrown in the feature set against the algorithm, I honestly believe that. I think more of our original content users need features.
So why is it that nowadays iFunny really like puts up a bunch of like hundreds of freaking features in a day? Like, it's kind of annoying at this point. Like, I'll be looking at my freaking feature feed and there's like 900 new fucking pictures or whatever. That's like, why did they go from doing 20 features a day, or not 20 features a day, but 20 features in like a certain set, to now doing like a whole clump of like 100 fucking features? Like, that feels like you're kind of enabling bots. That whole thing right there.
That has nothing to do with bots. I mean, we used to have 220 feature sets. That's how we started out. And then, I mean, we get emails and messages all the time about they wanted more features, so we add more features. So I know there's a lot of you that do not like the amount of features. And then there's another group that's like, oh, the amount of features is fine. I'm cool. There's things for me to look at all day. So it's really kind of a balance between the content that all of the users want collectively.
I guess, but I mean, at the same time, it really feels bombarding when you have like 800.
Who would you say is the majority?
Obviously, it's the people that wanted more features because there's more features.
I mean, like, well, you just said a minute ago that the users are pretty much split into the people who browse the featured section and the people who are in collective and subscriptions. Now, how many more users are there in the featured section?
I can't tell you a number because I didn't look that up ahead of time. I'm sorry.
And also, in order to do the things that you're saying, they would have to go into collective and actually like content and actually be a part of the community.
Right. But the majority of our users hang out in the featured section. So
I mean, I could see that. I know people who have iFunny and all they do is just like look at featured every 2 months.
Right. Yeah. And so a lot of the features are based off of the people that take the time to go through collective.
Okay.
So spend more time in collective.
Collective's horrible. It's the worst place in the world.
We're working on it though. We just did an update to where you can put your content based on what it is. Like, is it an anime? Is it based on animals? Is it, categorize your content since we're updating collective.
Is that what I've been seeing? Okay.
Could you add a racism category?
No.
Can you add the based in red pilled category?
Yeah. I think, actually, speaking of which, I've been trying to like improve the collective community a little bit, like doing it myself. So what I've done, I can't tell you which account it is, but it isn't linked to any of my like Americana accounts. But I've just been funneling like Logan Paul, Aryan propaganda as much as possible. Really. I can't tell you what account it is because I'm a little bit nervous. But I've been trying to improve collective. I've seen it, scrolling by a few times. I hope others kind of follow suit.
Look at your Aryan Logan Paul.
Aryan.
Yeah. See, this is why
Collective's been horrible for the entire existence of the app.
This is why Taz fucking despises.
I don't hate anybody, honestly.
I mean,
might change by the end of this call, but
I mean,
what? I'm sorry, you guys broke up.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like you have to hate your trolls, though.
No, I don't. It honestly doesn't bother me. The only thing that I have to do is enforce the rules. So if they break the rules right in front of me or when they're talking to me, I have to enforce them. And it sucks because they think that it bothers me and that's why I'm doing it, and it's not. I mean, there's some times where I back out real quick so I don't have to deal with it. Because I don't want to ban people. I don't want to deactivate people. I don't want to do that. I want you guys on my app. So why would I do that? Makes no sense.
What about on here since we're not on iFunny?
Nothing on here bothers me. You're just talking to me as a normal person.
You gonna punish somebody for?
No.
All right.
I mean,
Zach, you've been quiet.
This isn't on the app, so nothing I can do.
Zach has been quiet.
The question, Zach?
Yeah, okay, so a lot of people have been wondering this. Give me your lunch money and give me your lunch censored sentence. That is a censored sentence. Is that like an Easter egg, or is that
Give
like
me your lunch
considered
money?
It's bullying.
Like
That's
sentence?
terrorizing. That's basically terrorizing.
Yeah,
Is that really censored?
Yes. Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah, has been for a few years.
Okay, that's kind of funny. I didn't know that.
Oh.
I'm
That
gonna
was
write
just
that
another
down.
Actually, I mean, that actually makes sense to me because that is a pretty racist phrase. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
back in high school, there were these black kids, right? And they would say that to me every time they saw me. So I
give
mean,
me your lunch
absolutely,
money, bro.
I would say keep it censored. Yeah.
Maybe
Lunch money cracker.
iFunny just doesn't want you to be a bully.
Give me your lunch monkey
Dude.
cracker.
Yeah, they don't want you to be a bully. So, but you are allowed to say, "I'm going to decapitate your infant son."
Well,
Yeah.
That's freaking weird.
Also,
yeah, that's weird, and I didn't know
Tazandra,
about
do,
that.
do you know the app Wholesome? Do you know about that app? Can you explain WHLSM? Can you explain that? It has like an identical layout to iFunny. It logs you into your.
It's a couple like that.
I do know that Wholesome is like a
A
friendly
term used by white supremacists like worldwide.
No, but
That's what I thought.
it's a more wholesome version of iFunny, I guess you could say. And don't do anything drastic over there because unfortunately that they're very.
So are you saying that iFunny has something to do with that app, or is it a complete ripoff, like a Chinese ripoff? Because it looks like a Chinese ripoff.
It's not a Chinese ripoff. But just don't do anything over there because I can't protect you over there, and they're burning.
So was that like a whole different subsidiary of the Fun Corp company or something? Like,
well, I can't answer that, but just be good, please.
Okay.
But it is part of iFunny. It is linked.
Because when you email wanting deactivations, and I go and look and see what happened, and I'm like, oh, good. Then I can't help you. So,
what were we gonna say, Zach?
Yeah, it's
a
little bit creepy because like you open the Wholesome app, and it like logs you into your iFunny account and has the same subscriptions and everything. It looks like it operates off the same server, identical layout and everything. It's a little creepy.
It's just what you upload when you're in that app goes to Wholesome. So make sure you don't upload your edgy stuff there because I don't want you banned.
But, like, why the app? Like, do you know?
What was the point of doing that?
Can't answer for that. Sorry, because I didn't get ahead of time to get the okay to answer that. But just think of it as a wholesome version of iFunny.
Right.
Wait, is that supposed to be like a replacement to iFunny or something?
No, no, nothing. No.
It's just for the people who are sick of Amerikaners, Arian Logan Paul posting. It's a oasis.
For
it's
those
an escape.
of you tired of Logan Paul, you can go to Wholesome.
He's so fucking cool.
No, there's no replacement. I've heard that a couple of times, and there's no replacement.
Is the white population being replaced?
Wow.
So wait a minute. So what was Noon? Did Noon become Wholesome?
No, not that I'm aware of.
So Noon still exists, that app? You know what I mean?
Fairly certain.
Oh shit, I had no idea. Because I mean, I remember there being a whole bunch of ads for Noon, and then like it just kind of like disappeared.
Maybe it was a test. I don't know.
There's a website called iFunny.com.
Yeah.
And it looks a lot different.
That's not.
Are you gonna sue them?
That's not us.
I
I've
know.
actually sent that on to other people yesterday, so we'll see.
What the fuck? That's some crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's a little.
Now let's talk about child porn.
Wholesome is like a secret project or something that you can't talk about.
I can't talk about it because I didn't get the okay to talk about it. I could just tell you that it's not a replacement, and
it's
named
a more
itself.
wholesome version of iFunny.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not gonna snitch. You can talk
It's
to
like,
us.
right. It's like, I know you guys. Sorry. But no, it's like Facebook Mom iFunny, you know, dogs and cats and cute llamas and things like that.
Tell my mom to download Wholesome today.
There you go.
At my local app store.
At my local app store.
There's still a subscription feed in Wholesome, and I think it shows the same content as well.
I believe there's no chat.
So I mean, you could subscribe to Americaner's Logan Paul Aryan propaganda.
Yeah.
So you just
Yeah.
It's Wholesome version.
Yeah.
It's like Aaron Paul holding a puppy. It's the Wholesome version.
It's Aaron Paul holding a freaking monkey.
Aaron Paul? Did I say Aaron Paul? Or no.
Yeah, you said Aaron Paul.
Aaron Paul.
Arian Paul.
No.
Bitch.
Mr. White, we wholesome.
Yo,
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
imagining these Logan Paul heads on a puppy now.
That's fucking...
Yeah, I'd probably do golden retrievers. You know, because
He would.
blonde. You know.
He's a blonde Aryan.
Golden Retrievers versus the pit bulls.
Oh my God, man. So Wholesome is like you can't post any. There's no R-rated stuff on Wholesome. Like if I download
it's
Wholesome,
very-
I won't find anything.
It's
Oh.
very like, yeah, it's wholesome. It's dogs
Like
and
I can't
cats. and
find
children
find
posts.
colas on Wholesome.
Based.
Fucking based in red pill. God damn it, that sucks. Bro. Like I don't know. I'll support iFunny things if they're right and just, but I'm not gonna support Wholesome. Sorry.
Those puppies and kittens. Sorry.
I'm
You
a
could
monkey
upload
man.
monkeys there
I'm a monkey man.
The
Yeah.
Wholesome monkeys. They can't be jacking
as
off.
long as they're not jacking off.
Dude, they're just fucking, man. Let them bust a nut. Damn.
Yeah. So,
Holy crap.
did iFunny Chef like smash Mia Khalifa, or is it just,
No.
did he just pay to have her there?
Okay, were you
No,
involved
no,
in
she
that?
just
Were you
came.
involved in Mia Khalifa?
I wasn't
Bean
there
Academy?
for it.
Well,
Like I just stay in my little
so,
bubble
yeah.
of Missouri. I don't go to California.
But
So
did
I
you
wasn't
have
there for it.
any dealings with Mia Khalifa?
No, I was
Should you
just
bring her into the call right now? Like we got her.
present. I was present when they did filming, but like not present in person, like video calls and things like that.
Ah. So you,
What was the
so you
point
saw
of doing
her,
that?
Saw her filming.
Just something outrageous and fun, so you guys can make fun of it.
To make
It's
fun
just
of it,
so
or
we
to
can
like
make fun of
attract
it?
like prepubescent boys.
What?
I think a little bit of
It was the
both.
same time. That was the same time you added the spicy part in like the Explore.
Ah, yeah, that was our trying to get the spicy stuff out of collective and shoved
All right,
into
what are
a
your
different area.
personal thoughts, like on the Aryan train, like running over Mia Khalifa? Just your
Oh my
personal
God,
thoughts.
man.
Does it have to be an Aryan train?
Yes,
Shit.
No exceptions.
he's from the Middle East.
Come on, bro. We're
Yeah.
the men.
He's an Arab.
He's not. Kaner's a 100% Aryan mastermind over here. But
Yeah, my bad.
Um,
fuck, man.
I have a question. I have a legitimate question,
Sure.
Taz.
Sure.
What was with, I don't know if they're still going, but those horrible skits that were made like iFunny originals that keep getting featured, and they feature like these ugly people, and they're not funny.
What?
Yeah,
I
you
remember-
know the iFunny originals?
I liked Hey Uncle, honestly. Because,
Your uncle!
Yeah, he was pretty cool. But they just tried to do some original content.
Who are those people?
I don't know them personally. I have no idea.
They're just
Did
iFunny
you put up a
workers for
casting
boys.
flyer at GameStop?
They were just hired actors.
Dude, if I like shove my fat greasy cock into the camera, can I get a free ticket?
Oh, shit.
Wow.
My bad. Was that too much?
Yeah. Chill out, bro.
Connor,
You need to calm down.
behave yourself.
Connor, kill you.
My bad,
I mean,
boys.
not
My
kill
bad,
yourself,
my bad.
bro. I mean, behave yourself.
Yeah, I hate myself. I'll behave myself.
One of the
I was kind of like a really bad kid in school and shit, so like my bad. I never.
You can't say kill yourself to Connor.
I
You
never
might.
finished school, you know. So
I'm sorry, Connor. I didn't
I'm not
mean
gonna
to
lie,
say kill
I haven't
yourself.
spoken to a woman in 3 months.
It's okay, man. You'll get there.
2 months.
Everybody's like that.
It's been a while. I don't know. I've been inside for a long time.
Yeah, this quarantine is nuts.
it's yeah, it's okay. I'm kind of like.
Luckily though, my good friend Apor is starting to get like, really good at farting.
Oh my god, he's registering the fucking fart.
He's getting so good at that. I'm not even kidding.
Super good at it. He's been
Oh,
training for
Hey,
a while.
Tazandra, really quick, Tazandra. I just want to know, just quick question. What color are your eyes?
Hazel.
Hazel.
Yeah.
Okay. You pass.
What the
Zach,
fuck?
where's your accent from? I was gonna ask you that a minute ago.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You have like a little southern draw going.
Yeah, I'm from
If you're from-
Alabama.
Oh,
That boy's in Alabama.
Alabama.
He's an Alabama
Alabama.
boy.
Alabama.
But okay, Taz, I also had another question about something very serious. So do you know about like the rampant number of like CP profiles on iFunny? Like bad, like not like even joking, like hentai shit, like actual profiles that post CP in like the darker corners of the app.
have you
pedophiles.
seen these profiles?
I've
Or have
definitely
you
seen.
heard about them? Okay. So
Absolutely.
here's I know what I'm reported every day, and I don't seem to be reported a lot of content that people seem to see. So what I would do is if you see an account like that, don't report the entire profile, because people report entire profiles by the thousands. Report this, even if it's just one piece of content.
Well, I mean,
And-
what if they like don't have any posts? What if they
they
they're
don't-
just like open?
If they don't
people
have any
who sell-
posts,
Mm.
if they don't have any posts, then email support. You can use my name if you need to, whatever, and say, here's an account that was posting CP or has traded CP or has a chat with CP. If you give me any kind of proof that we can look into, then we can delete them off the app.
Okay, I'll make the subject line Tazandra CP.
Yeah, don't do that. That sounds strange. But you know, if you bring it to my attention, I can deal with it quick.
I mean,
So,
Yeah.
it just feels like a pretty massive problem. It's felt like a massive problem for a while, actually, because like, I mean, I can't name names because I can't remember.
People
the
enjoy
names of them.
things, dude.
Yeah, like it's just terrible how they.
well,
enjoy
unfortunately,
little-
we
little
had
children.
this thing called amnesty a while back, if you remember.
No.
What type of
And-
porn is that?
It opened up a lot of accounts that we had gotten rid of.
Oh yeah.
Right. And unfortunately, that made those people come back. So there's a lot of them that people will report content that looks suspect to me, and then I'll go investigate further to see what their account looks like. And sometimes that's how I find them. Other times it's word of mouth.
There was
tweet me or whatever.
There's like a specific post that somebody made exposing a pedophile on the app who was trying to get nude pictures from like a child that happened to be using the app, and they had screenshots of the conversation
Mhm.
and trying to spread the word about it. And then that post was taken down for whatever stupid moderation reason.
Targeted abuse. Yes, don't do that. Don't.
We can't abuse pedophiles.
You can't do what's called targeted abuse. So if one person reports it, and then that goes to the reports, and somebody sees targeted abuse, and it's calling out another user, it doesn't even matter what it's about. It has to be removed because that's
Bro, what
just.
if he's
Do you think the
about, like,
pedophile was using targeted abuse against a third grader?
But if you take that proof, and again, send it to me, email support, tweet me, I don't care how you do it, but send me the proof so I can then look into it and deal with that person instead of doing the target abuse. Because I don't
don't
want
you
the
think-
people trying to
you-
call out the people to get in trouble. I just want the
Make
people.
the app look bad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it makes the app look bad, sure, but like at the same time, we're exposing these people, and like we're trying to put them out there for you guys to take care of, but instead you take care of us, like we're the problem.
No, you
At
guys
least it
aren't
comes
the
across
problem.
that way.
No, that's the thing though, is a lot of times I'll end up finding out about these things because of what you guys are doing, but I do have to take the targeted abuse down, but then I can look into things. If it's nothing obvious, that's when I have to start, talking to users and trying to figure things out. They'll try to join a certain chat to see if it's really there. I mean, sometimes it's a process. But
I mean,
I had a dude who got a bunch of his subs to report my post, and then they got it taken down, which I didn't care about that much, but still, like, isn't that targeted abuse?
if he makes a post and it's like report this content and he repubs you, you know how they do those little arrows, report this. Yeah, that's targeted abuse.
I don't know. I
So,
feel like there should be a gray area in all that though. Like if we're
but
we're trying to.
there was also a time where all of the users, I mean, it seemed like all of the users were trying to report this person named Raiko.
Yes, I was actually gonna bring that up.
Yes, yeah.
Yes,
And then
I
the
remember.
person they were
Raiko.
reporting wasn't even the right person. So all the reporting and posts they made and addresses they were doxing, it wasn't even the right person
Wait, how do you know it wasn't the right person?
because they had a big old group chat about it and they decided to bring up stuff about me instead to deflect that it wasn't the right person so it would go away. Because I saw all that too.
I don't know. I feel like I thought that was the right person because he would even make comments about it.
He wasn't even on iFunny, that person.
I mean, yeah, he wasn't on iFunny, but he was on Discord, and so a lot of people were putting him on blast on Discord. Like, if you don't know who that is, Kola's, like, he was this guy on Discord who went on Discord and 4chan to entice, like, these, like, twink boys into, like, going through sex changes and shit. And, like, one got so bad that, like, a 15-year-old, like, shot himself with a shotgun on camera. And, like, that got posted everywhere on iFunny.
Yeah.
That was on iFunny?
The suicide.
I remember
He wasn't
seeing
on
that,
iFunny.
yeah.
He was on 4chan. But,
Oh, shit.
But what I'm saying though is the name of the guy, Raiko or whatever, that was correct. But all of the doxing information they were spreading was incorrect.
So that's why everything got taken down.
Yeah, they were calling out a alleged user to begin with, but doxing in itself, you're not supposed to do either. But at the same time, they did get the address and phone number wrong, so people were starting to harass some random person that was like, "Whoa, what happened?" So.
I feel about the femboy community on iFunny.
More power to them, I guess.
Yeah.
They're cool.
Thank you for your support.
I mean, I don't go look at the content, so it doesn't bother me.
As officially endorses femboys.
I'm not endorsing them. I'm just saying more power to them. I don't endorse furries either, but I also content.
But if Connor says more power to Logan Paul, it's an issue.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He can say
We're in
more
the
power to
press
Logan
minority.
Paul, as long as he's not doing like a Hitler salute at the same time.
It's kind of cool, though.
That's fucking crazy to me. I actually was gonna bring up Raiko though, because that was a big thing. I remember that because that video got posted everywhere on iFunny, and like at first people thought it was funny, but then as like people started seeing like the full video of like hearing like the lady in the background, like his mother like crying and shit, like they got like really serious.
Yeah, and his sister was there.
Oh, that was his sister?
His mom and his sister were there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like that kind of shit, like that. I feel like that was justified if it was the right person. I mean, apparently it wasn't the right person, but if it was,
It was the right person, but the wrong docs information that sent them to the wrong person.
It was the right person though. Would you guys still like?
We'd still take it down because doxing isn't allowed.
That's fucked.
So if the user was on iFunny, then we could send information to police or whatever we need to do. But don't post their personal, like people were posting my personal information. It wasn't even mine, it's somebody else's. Because I had to call the people and tell the sheriff's department, there's people posting this address just in case somebody calls in a SWAT or something like that. And I've had to do that 4 or 5 times.
Like, I mean, I'm sure that was like fucking scary. Like, is that like the worst thing that's ever happened to you? From like all this detractor shit?
I mean, there's people that are, try to find out where I live and me and my son and stuff like that over like Pepe. Really? Dude, find something else to upload. I mean, Pepe, you're going to threaten me over that? That's not even...
Why is that banned?
Because the Apple Store told us to. And so I actually spent 17 hours that night going through accounts trying to delete content really quick so the system wouldn't deactivate people. And then I see all these people posting like, "Oh, this is where she lives. Bring us back Pepe." And I'm like, I'm just trying to keep your accounts up.
And take down that kind of meme. I mean, it's been around for like 20 years.
Yeah, it's just a cartoon fraud.
Yeah,
but I mean, at the same time, I can understand because they did label it as a hate symbol. Why? I don't know. Yeah. Because it's purely stupid.
That was Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just that they suddenly decided that's how it was, and we found out when they sent us back the notification that we had to get it taken down, and suddenly the system was like, okay. And I'm like, oh no, save the people.
What the fuck?
So, yeah.
Or snitched on a user, like some of our more infamous past users. Were you the one calling the cops on them?
I've never called the cops on users. The only time that I've ever had anything to do with users, I mean, I used to play games and stuff on Twitch with them and things like that. But I have called a couple of users that were trying to kill themselves and talked to them until they got to the hospital.
Me,
But
I was one of those guys.
I was. I've never.
I thought he had brown eyes for a minute, and he almost killed himself.
Wow.
Yeah, I was really fucking pissed about that, but.
No, I've never called the cops on a user. No.
Oh shit! See, I would
Yeah,
have thought
what are your thoughts and opinions on the situation of Army of Christ?
Which one was he? We have so many.
He was the one who got arrested.
The
Just had a bunch of ammo.
white supremacist and had a bunch of guns and stuff. I think it was.
I mean, was he white
He
supremacist?
made a LARP post.
I didn't know his profile that well.
He had a lot of white supremacist, Nazi, Adam
I know he was an Catholic. I know he was like that, but I didn't know if he
was the main reason that he got arrested for being an Catholic.
No.
And I mean, if that was the reason, like, good, but
I don't.
other reasons why he got arrested.
No, I'm not privy to all the reasons he got arrested. I do know there was some weapons and ammo and some kind of written down threats and things. It's strange.
Okay, but are there federal agents that lurk around the app?
To my knowledge, no. But it is an open app, so anybody can make a profile.
I think they were back when people were getting arrested and stuff, and like the BuzzFeed and all that shit was going down. But I doubt there's even still here. Honestly,
when it all happened.
Well, there's probably less likely to be school shootings right now, so they might have dialed it back a bit.
What I find strange though is he was picked out pretty unfairly because tons of people have said shit in the app before, and then this dude just gets like sent to prison for like 12 or how long is his fucking sentencing? I've heard like he might be in there for like 12 years or some shit just because he said something about killing feds.
12 years or longer than that.
The thing is
he was gonna bomb an abortion clinic or something.
And he's just like,
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I think. But if
he said something about killing feds,
it could take anybody in collective happens upon one of his posts, and they find it threatening, and they call their authorities, and then it's out of our hands.
Okay, so if you're gonna post stuff like that, make sure it's my subscribers' eyes only.
Well, the people that are not your subscribers could still see it because the moment that your subscribers republish something, then their subscribers can see it.
Oh, that's a weird loophole.
Yeah.
So I gotta worry.
So it's not an exclusive secret clubhouse like I thought.
Yeah, my subscribers means it just stays out of collective, but it doesn't prevent your subscribers from sharing it.
All right, I got another question.
Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts on the saboteur situation?
Is that the guy that stabbed his boyfriend that he didn't like?
His boyfriend, that's...
Friend, that was his roommate.
He didn't stab him. He fell on the knife 37 times in a row. Sam tried to save him.
Tried to save him. Oh my god.
What are my thoughts on him? I mean, he stabbed somebody to death. That's not cool. So.
I thought it was.
He's kind of a hero, right?
Oh, not cool, man.
To be honest, I thought it was.
He didn't like the kid.
He's a big joke.
Cause.
He becomes a big joke though on iFunny. Like, I don't know if you know too much about that, Taz, but Sav, he's a big role model amongst.
Oh yeah, free Sav, and I see.
Like a local hero.
I see his profile pictures of.
Yeah, he's like a father figure for me.
Yeah, he's like the John Henry of fucking iFunny.
We haven't written notes to him in prison, spurring him on. Yeah, we're good.
Asking him to finish their rates one letter at a time.
Yeah. There's been a couple of boys who've actually tried to break him out. I'm not sure if you've seen the news, but there has been people who tried to break him out of prison because he's such a cult hero to the app.
Oh, is that similar to the Facebook Free Joe Exotic? Can't catch us all? Is that what you're gonna do? Free Sab?
Tiger King.
It kind of is, but this is real shit we're talking. Yeah.
You're gonna Naruto run
it's actually
and
very
save
serious.
Saboteur?
There's been.
Gotta dress like him so they can't tell who's who when you break him out.
There's been multiple white nationalist groups in Russia like contacting him and wanting to get him on board. But he's a cult hero. And here's the thing. I don't know. Should you guys unban him? I think yes.
Can you guys bail him out of jail, please?
No.
please,
Yeah.
We
you
can
know-
figure out a way to get him his phone at least.
please.
The only
and
two
he
things
doesn't
I gotta
fucking
wait for in
finish
life is
those rates.
Bobby Schmurda getting free and Saboteur. Once
I mean,
that happens, I'm fucking set.
Depends on where you're at. A lot of them allow Wi-Fi and internet usage. It depends on what they
Yeah.
can do there. So I doubt he'd be able
seriously
to
is.
get back online though.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss him a
So
lot, dude. Like I won't be able to talk to him as much. So, that shit will suck.
I miss my.
Like I'm gonna miss my buddy, bro.
My
You
father.
want to talk about Russia?
No, I was gonna ask her about I was gonna ask her really quick about her little controversy. So who did you ban to like
Who did I
apparently
ban?
yeah, who did you apparently like fire to like be such a
I'm not going to tell you the name because that was 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Mhm.
Can't remember how long it's been now.
Mia Khalifa.
No,
Oh
it's
my
not
gosh,
me.
you banned Mia Khalifa. What the fuck, Taz?
But they
Fire.
Mordecai and Rigby.
they took a picture, like personal pictures of me, of my son,
Mm.
and of the person that was
That
involved
was
in
Deep
this.
Web Intel for sure.
My son is 7, not Deep Web Intel. Sorry.
Oh.
And by the
damn.
way, I was born in 90, and he was born in 98. So if y'all do the math, it doesn't even add up. So
Wait, you had your
Are you
son
saying that you're?
when you
No.
were 8 years old?
no,
Oh,
Wait a
man.
minute. Wait
I'm
a
talking
minute.
about the person in this. I'm talking about the person in this controversy.
Oh, got you.
There you go. There you go.
So he's a
So I'm
Older
not.
than
I
that
think,
guy.
Wait a minute, Taz.
I'm not. Yeah.
Wait, are you saying that you're 30? I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Unfortunately, I'm not 52 or somebody said 67.
dude. I can't believe.
I thought you said you were like 23 like a couple years ago or something like
No.
that.
No, I was born in
Dude.
90.
So what was it
Hey,
like back
milfs
then?
are in.
Living in like, what was it when were you born? Like
Civil rights era.
1990.
Bro, shut
Civil
the
rights. Civil
was
rights era.
badass.
But Taz,
Were you allowed to
Remember
say
before there was
back
color?
then?
okay, Taz, are you like be straight with us? You can be straight with us, okay? We're all cool. We're not like shitting on you right now. Are you 30?
I was born February 27th, 1990. Yes.
1933.
oh shit!
1933.
Oh shit! I'm
1890.
Taz. I don't know. I.
Are you
see-
guys wanting them to be older or
No,
younger?
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
you-
no. It's
Can
just
you
that,
prove
like-
it?
No, I can't.
It's just
I
that you
like-
look so much younger. I mean, you don't look like a day over fucking 29.
Wow.
We thought you were 22, 24. The voice probably makes you sound like you're 45. You got to.
45.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
It's kind of like
16 of that.
it's kind of an experienced voice.
Yeah.
An experienced voice.
Evered.
Now, this is
Okay.
just a voice that yells a lot on Modern Warfare.
Okay, Taz. So another thing. I'm
Okay,
gonna ask
if she
you
plays video
about-
games, she has to be
Gamer
cool.
girlfriend.
Taz, you gamer girl.
Are you any younger, man?
Taz,
You'll never guess my gamer name. You guys
it
ever want to play?
Tazandra. Is it Tazandra?
Yeah.
I
He's
knew
a
it.
fucking gamer.
But I want
Free Peter Scully.
I want to ask you something really quick. And again,
Sure.
please be straight with us. Like, this is no offense. Like, okay, I want you to explain to us the whole thing with, like, fake or fact Tucker, you
Mhm.
know? Like, I
Mm-hmm.
think that's his
Tucker.
name, right? Tucker?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Tucker.
how the hell did you all meet? And, like, where did that even start? Like, just explain to us in your own words why other iPhones should be upset over that, and explain like what that whole thing was.
I don't understand why they would even be upset. I mean, even if we were going by Missouri law, according to them, I did not. So even by their views
Mhm.
You're
and
admitting.
their rumors. No, I'm not admitting. I met him about a week before he turned 18. He joined a group chat. And I met him about a year later in person.
Mm.
And we dated for about 6 months. He actually came and stayed at my house for a little bit. And then we just kind of went our separate ways.
I mean,
It was really very boring. So
I mean,
Um,
but do you think that some people are justified in like saying this stuff about you? Like, that you were kind of like predatory towards him?
How would I be predatory?
Like, okay, I don't know. I mean, I'm just asking you.
Missouri,
He came,
the Missouri age of consent law is 17.
and I met
It
him
is
when he was
17.
almost 19.
all right, well,
Wait.
here's a question I got for you. So, Elon Musk was born in 1971, 48 years old. If we do the math here, when was Elon Musk 17? So let's do that. 71 plus 17.
Oh my
1988. So you smashed him back in 1988.
Wow.
He's
And-
trying to
Way
say
before
your
before
boyfriend
iFunny.
looks like Elon Musk.
Oh,
is
actually,
insane.
if I remember correctly, he does kind of. It's been several years since I've seen him. He's a cop now, by the way.
He's
But,
a, he's
Oh,
a
what
cop.
about
Oh.
He's
Okay. All right.
But yeah, if I remember correctly, he does actually kind of resemble Elon.
Yeah. And how much older were you than him? Like, how many years was the age difference?
7, 8.
So 73
You
years.
think he was 7 or 8 when you?
The age difference.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
and-
It's just that the reason why I'm kind of tripping right now is because, okay, Tez, like people have said that you're like in your 40s, your early 40s. You're not
And who
like
started that rumor?
Birth certificate.
birth certificate.
Wow.
I mean,
wow.
I don't know who started it, but that's what people have said.
I mean, it started the same. These rumors started at the same time that he was 7. So, and then there was the little fake photoshopped that was like, "Fine, I fucked a 17-year-old." I don't even talk like that on the. So that wasn't.
That was fake.
Oh
Cool
yeah.
Photoshop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
You can only Photoshop an image.
Somebody probably has it. It's been around a million years. But it got to
That's
the point
insane.
where the system was flagged
Okay.
because technically it was targeted harassment.
Did you guys know that 9/11 was photoshopped? Like,
Was
I
it?
have heard that. It
Yeah.
was a laser beam
You
attack.
can really doctor anything nowadays. By the way, Taz, where were you on 9/11?
Oh, wow, that was a really long.
Celebrating your 30th birthday.
Wow,
Taz,
that
I'm not sure you know this,
was.
but Israelis are really good dancers, and I would recommend looking up dancing Israelis.
I feel like I would regret doing that.
No, dude. Like,
No, do it.
don't be
Do it.
racist. Okay,
They actually started dancing back in like 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't really a thing before. They kind of like pioneered the whole art.
Dude.
Should I really be googling this?
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, if you want to. But I was gonna fucking ask Taz. So you and this Tucker kid, this Tucker fellow, I
Mhm.
mean, you both were like together for 6 months.
Roundabout.
Okay. So I don't understand like what I'm sorry. It's just that this whole shit is just fucking weird to me. Like
It was
it's really
about
weird to me.
5. It was about
did-
5 or 6 months later that I fired the moderator,
Mm.
and he was part of the same chat that Tucker and I shared.
Mm. So how was that whole relationship?
He
Like was it a good relationship or like were you both on
Yeah.
like, some bad terms?
No. He wanted to be a cop, so he went and moved back home to finish his cop stuff and did his thing, and I moved on. I mean, there was no like hostility or anything like that. We still talk. So
Not allowed
So
to be a
that-
police officer until you're 21 years old.
So that's why he left because he wanted to be a cop?
yeah, he wanted to finish his training stuff, academy.
Like you can't even go into the academy until you're 21.
So, and he's a cop now, so he got done
I
with
mean,
it.
He's 21 right
good.
now.
Yeah, that's good and all, but I don't know,
That's
Taz.
interesting.
I mean, apparently he had a problem with your drinking and smoking. Now, apparently that's
Is
what.
that-
At least that's one of the more
that-
prevalent reasons why he left.
Oh, drinking and smoking. Well, I do drink occasionally. I'm not a fan of beer or anything like that, and I don't much anymore because I rarely leave home. That's
Oh, you smoke like 4 packs a day.
no. No, I don't smoke, actually.
Well, that's how she got the mature voice at 23 years old.
Now, if I smoked, it would give me a hobby at least. But no, that unfortunately was also started by He Who Must.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't smoke 20 cigarettes a day.
No.
It's awesome, dude.
My mom smokes, though. That counts.
Okay, so I want you to tell me, why did Tucker move into your place? Because then he used to live in a shed.
What I can remember.
Shed?
Yes.
Yeah, he used to live in a shed, right? And
Like he had like his own little house type room that was converted from a shed. Yeah.
A little house is a shed.
I mean, I feel like I'm telling personal things that's not really cool. So.
I mean, I'm just asking because like we're trying to like get to the bottom of all this stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, we're not insulting you right now.
Them on here.
No, it's
we want to give you the opportunity.
I don't feel insulted. I just don't want to say too many personal things about him because I didn't talk to him prior.
I mean that's fine, but at the same time, like please don't get offended or anything, because like we're not trying to portray that.
Word around the office is Tucker's got a fat cock. We gotta get to the bottom of this.
But
wait, what was your? Did you have like a nickname for him? Was it?
Do what?
It was like Fucky Tucky.
No, sorry.
Tucker the fucker.
Nothing cool. No nicknames.
Tuck the cuck.
So why did he move into your house?
He just wanted to.
Okay.
He asked if he could. I said okay, and here he goes.
I wanted to move into your house. Would you let me?
No, I don't even know you.
What if I'm super chill?
I'm sure you are, but we're under quarantine, 6 feet away. Sorry.
Okay. If I was like really wholesome.
No. Sorry.
Like super duper wholesome.
Okay, Taz. So are you telling me that Tucker just moved in for the hell of it? Like he didn't buy like a $5,000 car or whatever and like moved into your house?
No, he had his own car. He drove it to my house. We lived together for several months, and then he drove his car back home and did his police academy stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, another thing I wanted to ask was, okay, Chef, the original iFunny Chef. What the fuck happened to the original iFunny Chef?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Around? He's still,
He's still good?
Oh yeah, that was
chilling?
same mod. No, he's just fine. Actually, he talked to a lot of the users on a Q&A with me not too long.
Where is he now? Doesn't he live in Finland?
No. Again,
is it true that you keep him in a cage in your basement?
No. Again, these are all rumors started by the exact same moderator at the exact same time. So there's no like super chef conspiracies, not kept in like Alcatraz or Azkaban. That one.
Not pulling a weekend at Bernie's with him and making him answer questions when it's not really him.
He's just a dead body. Chef is dead.
Like he
put sunglasses on him.
There people are like, oh, he tweets from like somebody's basement.
Okay.
We have to break him out.
It's Big Bradish's role.
So he still works for iFunny?
Yeah, he's actually come out more his personal side, which he just brought up his normal iFunny account name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where did this whole thing come from that Chef laundered $100,000 from the company?
I just answered
and that he got chased out of the country
from
by the
that
IRS.
Like the majority of the content that people will see, like the conspiracies and rumors and stuff, was back when, after I fired that moderator, they took all of these Telegram messages, mixed, matched them, and forwarded them themselves, and then forwarded them someplace else to come up with a whole new conversation of things. And somehow that got turned into Chef. I don't know why, but
okay. How do you think this moderator got all these ideas? Was he just like making this up? He must have a really creative imagination to be that specific.
If you remember correctly, they used to make GIF captions about this person standing up to receive an award for never shutting the fuck up about Tazandra and iFunny. I mean, that going around for a long time because people ended up just getting really tired of hearing it. Because that's really all he did.
I mean, okay, I'll be honest though. I have a lot of the threads, a lot of the leaked DMs or whatever that were on
Mhm.
Telegram, and like there's no other way you can put this. Like it's
Mhm.
not even like feeling like out of context. Like at one point, a guy literally asked you what happened to David, who was Chef, right? That's his name,
Mhm.
and
Well,
you said
that's his
mishandling
persona.
company money.
That's the rumor that was going around. Yeah.
That was a rumor.
You said it.
It was the rumor that was.
But you said it to him in private.
It wasn't in private. That
So
was originally said as private.
Your Honor, it was bait.
It was big.
It's just satire, Your Honor. But
There's honestly been so many different ones, different rumors started. I've heard so many. Different.
like, okay,
I mean, you can go and talk to Chef anytime that you want to.
okay.
And
So I'm looking
because
at it right now, and this guy literally asks you, David, where is he? And you say Finland, probably with his family. And you say Vladimir said he was, so I will believe that. Why is he in Finland?
I don't even know where Finland. That's the first time I've heard of Finland. Like,
Ever heard of Finland?
no, I've heard of Finland. That's just the first time that was brought up.
It doesn't exist.
I don't know. Minnesota doesn't exist. Sorry.
So like you never mentioned anything about him going to Finland.
No, I mean I've said I've been in Telegram for 8 or 9 years. I remember it first came out and all the moderators to Telegram. I don't know if I've talked about Finland at some point. Maybe. I have no idea. But I just telling you it's not in Finland. There's no truth to any of the rumors.
So all this is just purely fictional. It's made up stuff, made up nonsense.
Yeah, like they had a whole like a Telegram group chat where they would conversation stuff like that too, and there would be conversations from like 6 different chats together. Strange.
Oh, real quick, this moderator that is behind all this, what motive? What is he getting out of this by spreading information like this? Like, how does that possibly help him in any way? Is he getting money from this? Are you guys giving him hush money or what?
No, there was honestly, it seemed like an obsession at first. Like the person was honestly obsessed with I don't know what, and just trying to hurt me maybe.
And he just makes up these really specific allegations just out of thin air.
What?
Okay.
I mean, the thing about
did you
Tucker,
reject his advances or something?
Technically, he's gay, so he's never made any.
Chef reject his advances.
I think he was talking about
mods are gay, confirmed.
The mods.
But
He's fucking gay.
He took like
Rejected
He's
him.
fucking gay.
He took some like actual truths, like the truth about me dating Tucker for a few months, and turned it into something different. Tucker looks young. I'm sorry. He does look young.
Looks like Elon Musk.
He looks like a young Elon.
But okay, so I have another one here.
You drive a Tesla to your house?
No.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I have another one here that says, okay, you say David sent him a lot of money. The other guy says too much. And then you say more than Tucker had ever known. And then the other guy says, what happened to it? And then you said he bought a $5,000 car and moved in with me.
It's not a really nice car, to be honest.
Yeah, can you actually click those so they go back to my Telegram?
Like send these to you?
No, I mean, can you click on the Telegram message and it go to
Screenshot.
Right. So how do you know that's me? That doesn't even sound right.
It's photoshopped.
Why doesn't it sound right?
It's like 9/11.
Because I've never said anything like that. That didn't even happen. So
okay.
There was a time at one point where I think we were running a meme race at the time, and I think he might have won one, but that's the only time I've ever known of iFunny to have anything money for fake or fact. So we've run meme races before. Yeah, meme race. Like I'm just now getting ready to finish.
I believe that the meme race is superior to all.
The last one we did was a dead meme.
Okay, so I want to ask another thing. Was there a period when you weren't being paid by iFunny by like 5 months, 5 or 4 months, and it got to a point where like you almost had to like give up your house?
In the very beginning, yes.
Mm-hmm. So like, but they were paying people like Zeke, right?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
I mean that's just what it says. That like
There
Zeke
was
was getting paid.
there was a time where there was some kind of transition happening to getting paid, and we were becoming official. That was like many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure there was a time that I didn't get paid on time or something like that, but nothing that would have affected me. Would have been
I mean,
anything that would have.
I don't know. It just it's like these DMs, and these aren't even like forwarded DMs. These are like screenshots of like the chat.
That's why.
That, like,
I'm wondering. That's why I'm wondering if they're only screenshots. Like if you
well,
can
they're
actually
not just screenshots.
them.
A lot of these are forwarded too.
Right, but if you can click on, it doesn't even matter if they're forwarded. If you can click on the Telegram message, send it. Like it should go to me, so you know that's actually me.
Okay.
I mean, anybody could write down Tazandra or Zool or whatever it says on there.
Would they?
I mean, there's people in Bangering that do it to try to act like me.
But wait, why is it that you didn't get paid though? If it was a whole company issue or company transition thing, like was iFunny? I think I'm pretty sure they like donated like $10,000 in like charity that whole like month.
No, it's not that they were lacking in money or anything. The only time that I can that I didn't get paid, and I don't think it was 5 months or anything like that. That doesn't sound right, because that would affect me. But I mean, there was a time where we had some kind of transition pay where we were going to like direct deposits and things like that. That maybe I didn't get paid on time a couple times.
You didn't almost lose
No.
house. How describe your house? How's it look?
It's brand new. I just bought it.
Very dark and menacing with
a castle,
like a castle on the top with a very large deep dungeon below, or the
moat
naughty
full of alligators.
Unfortunately, it is not the house that people have been sharing on the app.
Okay, do you have to buy a new house because you got doxxed?
No. I just got doxxed like a month ago, wasn't it? Or 2 months ago or something?
Maybe.
They're sending you like mail full of farts?
Yeah.
People were saying they were going to send me pizza, and I was like,
yeah. Just, like, send you jars.
So nice. You get free pizza, dude.
If they would send me pizza, that's cool.
Hey.
That's weird.
Can I mail you like the jar of
farts? I'm going to DoorDash to Zandra.
I'm going to DoorDash to Zandra. I'm going to give her food. Okay.
Are you allergic to any food?
No, sorry.
Allergic to.
I like how she apologizes, like she wants you to fucking like send her like an illegal food or whatever.
Well, just don't let it happen again, says Andrea.
Sorry.
But okay.
Can you unban my account?
Which one?
Ethnic foreskin.
What did you get banned for?
I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember. This was a couple months back. This was when they banned I don't know, like dozens of accounts at the same time.
Yeah, looks
I think this was in January.
I mean, fuck, man. Taz, you know, I also have another question. I mean, after you get done unbanning this good man over here, but
please.
You know who? Okay, you know what FunCorp is, right? So, at one point, did you not know what FunCorp was? Like, did you like?
I've always known.
You always knew? I mean, I don't know. There's like there's again these DMs from Twitter.
You are focusing on these DMs
because I mean, okay, there's some.
Like, you can Photoshop.
Like these are.
Yeah, I'm sure it probably is. I mean, to be honest, iFunny's come up with some great drama, but yeah, I've always known.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to like get to the bottom of this. Is all. I mean, at one point you do say like another guy asks you like, so you don't actually work for FunCorp in Russia, do you? And then you say, what? I work for iFunny. Like, you know, trying to like play dumb that you don't know what FunCorp was. Like, no offense there, but like, you know, just trying to like act like you're not working for this company called FunCorp that's located in Russia, and instead you're working for a company called iFunny.
Well, technically, FunCorp is like a big corporation that creates things, and iFunny is one of those.
Okay.
Wasn't the developers, or they called like Agricruns? It started with an O. I can't even pronounce it.
I have no idea what you're saying.
The developer for the app that was listed on the App Store. It says like when it says developer, it'll say like I can't pronounce it. It's like some Russian word. It starts
It
with an
used
O.
to have like a Russian.
Oh, it's like Oakenjoust or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. But
Like we know that the app is developed by some like Russian company.
like FunCorp is in Russia as well as several other countries. But
I mean, what's the point of getting a phone and email verification again?
why to get a phone and email verification?
Your account, yeah. Like what do you even do with that info?
Man, you tangent so quick. Okay, I know that verifying your account, of course, prevents people from hacking into it. There's a lot of people that will email saying, "Oh, I forgot the email to my account," or "I forgot to log in to my account. Here's my email. Please send a password reset." And if you verify your phone number, verify your email, it more secures your account. Because there's people that try
That information is not spread to any other company.
No, it's simple.
It's not sold.
Okay.
It's not.
Are you sure?
You
that
don't
iFunny
Bitcoin
is
mine on
Are
your
you
phone.
sure that you guys are not a data mining operation?
that for some reason, Hand Eyes, he did a lot of coke and decided to say he was a moderator and make these videos. I don't know what happened, but yeah, suddenly we're Bitcoin mining. No, we don't Bitcoin mine. The only reason you use battery on your phone is because of ads, and the data can be cleared by clearing your cache and uninstall.
It's not just by the battery. It's like 2 gigabytes that I have to clear all the time. No other app is like that.
Yeah, it's because of all of the icons, all of the preloaded information, profile pictures.
Like that for years, and this has only just started becoming such a big data problem.
Yeah, I agree, but it has nothing to do with Bitcoin mining. It's just stuff. Every time you open the app, it just automatically starts preloading.
Okay.
Just to make it run smoother.
So the whole thing about using a phone is because of verification. It's not because of the fact that you all are selling our phone numbers to these malicious companies.
No, we're not giving.
Call us all the time.
We're not from like Jamaica or like Russia or fucking Poland or something.
Sorry, we're not going to suddenly call you. No, it's just for verification purposes on your accounts, and we're actually going to make it to where, from what I can remember, we're going to make it to where the phone numbers can be used on more accounts to verify for chat and things like that, so people don't have to only chat on one account, for instance.
That's just fucking weird to me. Like, I don't know. Apparently you can go about this in way more effective ways to like prevent spam and to like conduct like verification, but just the fact that you guys use our phone numbers and the fact that like if we open the app we have these ads and stuff that are like weirdly specific to us, or the fact that we get these weird spam phone calls, it just feels like, okay, so I've gotten
weird spam phone calls, and I don't have my phone number verified on, and I get spam.
Obviously, not every person who's a scammer is connected to iFunny.
But I do know that a lot of the ads are based off of like searches and web searches.
Cookies.
Unfortunately,
So I mean, you guys just aren't like
because I sat there one day and I started Googling about the whole toilet paper shortage, and then all of a sudden I was getting ads about toilet paper on iFunny, and I'm like,
that's the thing with every website. But I get ads about stuff that's in my local area, and I don't know how they'd be able to do that because I don't search my area code all the time.
I got an ad trying to recruit me for the CIA.
You probably have your location on your phone turned on.
I got Logan
because
I haven't revealed it to iFunny. I'm not on the map.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be on iFunny. If you have your actual location settings on your phone turned on, then ads can use the data from that.
Okay, so why does iFunny like take up so much fucking data? Like way more than like any other app that I use.
Videos probably.
It's not just icons.
I know that we allow very large videos. Like we don't.
Like even when I close the app, like it's using up stuff. It's using up a whole bunch of fucking battery and shit.
In the background, yeah. I know that with Android you can close it in the background, but you don't. Still run.
don't see a reason because the app has looked the same for what, like 2 years now, maybe a year max, and this has only started happening pretty recently. So, like, what changed? Because it's nothing visual.
That I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. So I know when it comes to advertisements, there's more outside people wanting to do advertisements. So I know ad increase. I don't think the ads have increased on iFunny, but the type of ads and the content within the ad changes as well. Some of them are really low quality ads, and some are really good ads. I know that has something to do with it. Also, again, we don't really have a max when it comes to the size of content. There are some videos that are too long. And
Connection's kind of going.
Oh, mine? Am I still here?
Oh,
Yeah. Mm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Okay, sorry.
just cutting out.
But as far as I know, nothing has changed. I just know that a lot more people are using the app right now, and that could also be influencing it in some way. I don't know.
Chungus.
Okay.
That too.
So, were you suing a guy named Diego?
No.
Is that the moderator?
I won't name names.
I feel like that's him. I feel like that's
But-
him because he used to be Jews, I think. So apparently
But,
Diego was releasing a whole bunch of stuff, and apparently you wanted to sue Diego over like the dropping of all that information and shit.
No, I'm not going to sue anybody or call the cops on anybody. I did tell him one time I would call, but that was it.
You call him for what?
Just the stuff that he was doing. I said it as teasing, but he probably taken it as something else by now. As much as things have changed over the years.
It's just this is just a clusterfuck of stuff.
Welcome to my world.
I mean, like, at the same time, I kind of want to, I want to believe you, but at the same time, this iFunny, man, it's kind of sketchy at times. Like, you guys are fucking, it feels like sometimes
you
you
would
guys
think,
are
like,
doing things that are way too sketch.
Well, I mean, you have to remember, it is iFunny, and you can't believe everything you hear and see on the internet. At the same time, if I had done anything illegal, I wouldn't be sitting here talking after 2 years.
Oh, no, I'm not
The
saying
second one commits a crime, they immediately get caught. Those police swoop and they just know.
Okay, again, this was 2 years ago that it started. I think if the FBI would take more than 2 years to arrest me, then something's wrong with them.
I mean,
there is something wrong with the FBI.
We don't think you're like a criminal. We don't think you're like a fucking mastermind or whatever. But
no.
There's just some things about iFunny that are just kind of strange. And like another thing, like I have this picture here of a fucking, I'm pretty sure it's like a legal memo from FunCorp, and this is them talking about the whole fucking like money laundering lawsuits that they had from the U.S. and Russia. Like, am I wrong in that happening?
That was fake. Again, that was photoshopped. I do remember seeing several images, and I know who actually released them, and they are related to the same person. But we'll not get into that. But no, those are all fake. It's just somebody created something on a computer.
These are created on a computer? I don't know. There's a fucking signature on this.
Oh no, I can write a signature too.
It's clearly photocopied. It's got like the marks and shit. You can tell when a photocopy.
That's fine.
Like what it is. You can just look at it.
And how would somebody get that?
Photocopy.
By being a moderator on the app.
Moderators have no access to FunCorp.
It's crafty.
So they don't even talk to developers or the CEO at the time.
Like, I'm not saying a moderator released this, but I mean, there's obviously something to this document that doesn't scream out fakeness.
You guys are kind of giving more credit to the ability of moderators, everything from feature things to they have all of this inside intel. No.
Whether it's the moderators or not, somebody's doing it.
They literally have access to the app on just like you. So how would they get any kind of legal FunCorp based in Russia document?
But it's not the moderator.
It didn't come from the moderator?
It didn't come from some random person with 3 subscribers.
Again, that what I remember from it is 2 years old. It's 2 years ago. I don't remember the whole details, but I just remember seeing. I saw a couple of them actually. But if I print something out and fold it up and then go copy it on my scanner right now, there's your photocopy.
I mean, I guess.
Because something could be faked doesn't mean it automatically is.
But there's no money laundering. There's no lawsuits. There's
just a lot of things that just happen to be a lie.
The only time I have ever seen was something with 9gag about 4 years ago. Because 9gag had originally tried to be our interface, I think.
And so you all had to sue them or something?
There was some kind of legal thing back and forth, and we won, and that was the end of it. And that's the only legal thing with our company that I can use this time.
Okay. So, fuck me. This is just a lot. Like, again,
real quick, can I do a shout out to my boy Hollow Hoax? He's a big fan of Tazandra, and he wants to let you know that you're to keep doing a great job.
Bro, I love that guy. We play Xbox. Well, we used to play Xbox. He's actually a really cool guy.
I remember the name. I don't remember the. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, Taz.
Hollow Hoax.
Have you?
Yeah, because.
Taz, have you ever like? When did the address of the iFunny headquarters get known? Like, have y'all like ever like told us the address of the iFunny headquarters?
It used to be one of the address, the one in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Because it used to be public domain years back until somebody started spreading it and they took it off the website.
Yeah, because like
they took all the addresses off the.
Yeah, because like there's like pictures.
Where Mia Khalifa went.
That's probably where Mia Khalifa went.
Yeah, she went to the LA headquarters.
That's what the fuck. So y'all had this whole HQ and everything. Y'all had this massive fucking. Well, I wouldn't say massive, but y'all had a decent size HQ, and y'all apparently don't. How do y'all make like so much money off of the app like that to get such a decent size fucking?
I mean, I can't answer for FunCorp. I'm sure iFunny does just fine, but I ad revenue, I guess. I don't know appropriately or correctly because I didn't ask the CEO ahead of time.
Was it running before that? Before ads? Because we didn't always have ads.
Yeah.
That I don't know again. I mean, I can ask him and back with you guys.
Fuck. This is just bad. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Like, no offense to you. No offense to you. I'm not saying anything to you. Sorry. It's just that I'm just scrolling through all this stuff and I'm like,
you're fine. Some of the things like I tried to prepare for and like you remember I didn't want to know any of the personal questions you're going to ask me, just things related that if I need to get info.
Okay, so another thing, does iFunny have a secret switch that removes DDLG hashtags on the app when y'all get like bad press?
There shouldn't be a DDLG tag because I took it out.
When did you take it out?
Ago.
Wait, when? I didn't hear that.
A long time ago. It doesn't mean users can't use the tag, but you can't search it. You can't find it. So if somebody could post something and it has the tag in it, you can't search that tag.
I just tried.
Is it there?
Shit, it's probably not there. I don't think it is, because I mean, I do remember it being there a long time ago, though.
Yeah, but that had a lot of content that was underage looking, and this was creepy. I didn't like it.
So you got rid of that?
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
It's a shame. It's my favorite tag.
What was your
Exactly.
attack?
Yeah.
I don't know. Taz. This whole shit, man, it's got me really conflicted.
That's fine. I mean, it's been going on for years, and it doesn't bother me one or the other. I'm just a person, just like you guys working.
Okay. Now, I
I'm
mean,
really
this
rather
one.
boring.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just saying, I'm really rather boring. Play video games,
Yeah, I mean,
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Bro.
and I used to play with people.
Bro.
So, if you guys ever want to like stream or something, to doing that again.
Gamer girl.
Fucking cool.
Speaking of streams, how far can you squirt?
Oh my goodness, that guy on Twitter is driving me nuts. Every time I tweet, how far do you squirt?
Yo, Tazandra.
Holy shit, man.
Quick question. Hey, hold up. You smell that? Me neither, bitch. Start farting.
Damn.
Bottom chunk.
It's the chungus.
It's the chungus fart. Okay. So
I was gonna say something. Let me think.
I was gonna ask her, Taz. I was gonna ask you. So did the camera ever like get a big dick or something and like try to like say that he was in control of the mods?
Who?
Cameron, DWI.
I didn't even know he was trying to say he used to be a mod. He's never been a mod.
Dude, what is your personal thoughts on Deep Web Intel's massive fucking schnoz and his love for very large, voluptuous, fat women?
Well,
God.
he can like what he wants to like.
No, he didn't say he was a mod. He said he was a god.
Said it with a what?
God.
He did?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
He said he was
not a
the
funny
meme
guy.
He kind of has a little following on the app.
Yeah.
a lot of people like him, but a lot of people liked him.
He said you were his queen.
Whoa, what?
He
That's
has
new.
a huge fucking thing for you. I was in a voice call with him,
Mhm.
and he was like going on about how he wants your mommy milkers and shit. I don't know what that means, personally.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow.
Taz, not to. I know you're a lady, but how much do you weigh?
132?
How could DWI possibly like her? That's way too small.
That's
Yeah,
some question.
she's
Yeah,
small.
that's
I'm also kind of tall.
Oh,
she's
yeah?
not.
Yeah, I'm almost 5'8".
She's not nearly
Hey.
as big as DWI likes them. DWI
Well, that's
likes
because-
them like fucking whales, blubbering bitches.
Deep Web Intel has an inflation fetish, so
Oof.
Value of the dollar drops and his dick goes up.
Poor Cameron.
Oh my god.
What's your thoughts personally though on his massive schnoz? I have to ask you again. 'Cause
His
all I got
fucking
was an oh my
nose.
goodness. I think.
It doesn't bother me. He could breathe well.
Okay, he can breathe well? Oh my god, he's breathing up all the goddamn air. I mean, how is he as much of a dumbass as I think he is?
No, he's actually pretty chill. I talked to him, and he
So
actually,
is a vegetable in a wheelchair.
Stupid, man.
he went through like a phase getting forgiven time and stuff. He wasn't used to that, and I'm used to it, unfortunately. So, I would try to calm him down. But now he actually makes things make fun. I guess he did some kind of 3D thing recently. So
Yeah, he called you his Aryan Queen. I'm sure that meant, but
wow.
I'm not even playing right now.
DWI is
You did.
has got to be the most gullible idiot I've ever seen.
Well, I did
mean,
just recently send him a thing from like a Tinder, or maybe it was a Grinder account. It says gay and
that Tinder.
Yeah, he's
The
starting to
Tinder
become gay
is
now
there's a-
because
gay.
he actually said that all right, if he in his voice, I'm gonna try and do this, but he's like, Connor, if Tazandra rejects me, I'm going gay. That's it. I can't take it anymore. Which he did, and now he has a fucking Grinder account and shit. So, I mean, Godspeed to him, but I don't fucking know.
Tazandra, I love you so much.
I need her.
He's...
That's what he said. He said it like multiple times. I fucking need her.
The Aryan queen.
My queen.
Wow.
Yeah, he was like, I will take her to motherland. Take her hand in marriage. Right now. This is my destiny. I was like, dude, fucking calm down, bro.
So what's his name? Cameron's never tried to like one up you in some kind of way. He's never like pissed you off in a way that's like really annoying.
DWI? No.
Because again, like these DMs say that you're like talking real mad shit about him because he was being a fucking penis head.
No, I've never had a problem with it.
He's got a sort of like Squidward-esque nose though, so he doesn't really have a. So he fulfills that prophecy. Yeah.
No.
Speaking of Squidward, is there a reason? Okay, so I posted this video. I just have to get an answer from you, Chess. I posted this video, like, I swear to God, like 9 times, which it's not up anymore, but it was basically like this fan art portraying a romance between Squilliam Fancy Son and Squidward Tentacles. And there was no nudity at all, like in the video. It's not even like cropped porn, but I swear to God, it got taken down like 9 times.
Which account was it?
My account.
That doesn't tell me. Colas?
Yeah, Colas.
Nice.
Well, it's not there anymore, but it got taken down. So
Well, if
nice panties,
even
Squiddy.
if,
Nice.
even if it's taken down, it's still there for me.
Nice panties, Tazandra.
Wow.
That whole video is hilarious. So like, see, why does that get taken down? That didn't have anything too
And
offensive in it.
that's
Yeah.
no.
That didn't have anything too offensive in it. They were just talking like sexual. And like you have like a whole bunch of porn accounts that post like
It's
actual,
a
like,
love story. There's
pornography.
nothing dirty about it.
Yeah.
It's a story of scandal.
I'd have to look
And,
at it as long as there's no nudity or targeted abuse or.
Well, I mean,
White
it was a little bit
supremacy.
of-
I even
There's
posted
emotionally
another
abusive
version
things,
where I
but-
like put a censor over something that I thought might have been broken the rules, maybe, and it still got taken down. So I think that somebody's just a hater for the Squilliam X Squidward ship fandom.
So it has Squidward in it? Thing?
Yeah.
Squidward testicles.
Dude, wait.
Squidward
Pull up the YouTube
testicles.
video right now and let her watch it. If that's possible.
Oh yeah, I have a
You got the
YouTube
fucking
video.
link. You can probably fucking play it in the Twitch stream.
Oh, you don't have to play it or anything, but yeah,
Okay, I
you can.
got you. If you want to look at it sometime, it's on Colas' YouTube account. Like, straight up.
But if it's been banned on your account, I'll still be able to access it, so I can see it. I can reinstate it. If it's
And that's up to you. I don't really care anymore. I was just wondering why something like that got taken down a bunch.
Again,
And
it could just be
Okay.
the system.
Hold up, y'all. I'm about to
the system had a
call really
vengeance against that one.
For some reason, there's certain things that the system will catch that don't break the rules. I mean, I've seen accounts that are like, why are all these black holes? I don't know. I'll fix
Oh, these
that
black
shit.
what?
Let's see what Gibbon says.
Black people.
Gibbon.
Black
Hello?
hole.
Yeah. Gibbon's been
Hello?
like, blowing me up, man. He's been blowing me up this whole
How did
time.
you block us?
You asked Sandra about this.
Yeah, why'd you... Bro, you blocked us.
Okay. Wait. Let Gibbon ask what he wants to ask to Taz.
So last night there was a spam bot going on saying sub to Arias or whatever, right? And they changed the tag to my bot sucks.
Mhm.
So I stole the name because for some reason you didn't think of having one of your devs having that name. And 5 minutes later, all the spam bots instantly start subbing to me, all that. Then this is basically me telling you something
Right.
very important. I was given a Discord to the iFunny devs, the programmers. They are basically abusing the app using the spam bots for their own enjoyment and shit. And basically that's who's doing like the features that are getting like 1 day old and shit. It's all going back to your devs. So
Well,
where do you-
the actual bot itself wasn't created by the devs. The devs actually had to go in this morning to deactivate comments from the web.
So then why are your devs allowing a person back into the programming group? The same person, and they're having a laugh about it.
The person.
Arias,
Yes.
the guy that made the bot?
And iFunny.
Yeah. So basically, you're allowing your devs to abuse the bot.
But that's what I'm saying is that person isn't a dev.
Exactly, but they're allowing him to do it on purpose because they're getting shits and giggles out of it.
But none of the developers were even.
But I was in your developer group, the iFunny programmers.
Right. Which is not any of our devs. They're just people that
make the bots and shit.
So
and basically you're allowing this abuse to go on. You're allowing the CAPTCHA to get abused, allowing them, possibly me, getting banned. And I had to explain that I didn't make the bots, just save my ass.
I just picked that thing to change in there because that's the only thing I could do. Nothing to do with that. I just figured it maybe would deter them if I kept changing words.
Then why not make an alternate account using that name? That way it links back to that one instead of having a user take that name and then getting risk, getting banned, such as myself.
Well, I knew it wasn't that user that was creating the bots when I did that.
But you gave the ad of a username that wasn't used yet.
Okay.
Which linked back to me.
Now it does, yeah.
I'm saying what you're doing was completely irrelevant to the fact that it's childish. You didn't think about making an alternate account, using that as like a dummy account. So it goes back to you, in case there is a spam bot or the person gets stalked, blah, 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 blah. It goes back to them.
Okay, would you like me to change it?
I'd rather you get on your devs to stop allowing bot programmers doing this shit and abusing your system.
Oh, I already have.
I was about to say, get on your knees, bitch.
Pretty much.
No, unfortunately, I have no control of things. Hopefully.
But you have control over banning people for hate speech saying that you're a pedophile.
Unfortunately, that's against the rules.
How is that abuse? Like saying
anybody that get called the pedo. If you go and tell DWI he's a and it gets caught.
Like a blood drive that was getting caught for his lies and shit. And he wasn't, all you did was block the users. But people weren't getting banned. So basically you're doing your own powers and abusing them for your own benefit.
No, if that were the case, the stuff would.
If that was the case, you wouldn't have big users getting banned or me making a joke saying about Bad Luck Brian saying, turn 17, get molested by Tazandra, then bam, my account's gone.
Again,
whoa,
that's targeted harassment.
Whoa.
And if I see it and users tag me in it, then I have to do something about it. Don't break the rules. Make fun of me all you want to. Just don't break the rules.
So you're abusing your power for your own benefit because it's targeting you. If it's talking about a different user, you would.
And they tag me in there as well if I see it.
But no one's going
to tag me. I don't know.
Because if they tag you, they'll know that you're abusing your power again, and they'll get shit on. Do you see
if somebody
from? You're basically making people have a fear monger because you're abusing your power. Anyone that does it, they'll know that you're abusing your power again, and they'll bully that person directly instead of the person that was targeting them.
Again, somebody's breaking the rules and it's brought to my attention, or it's against me or any other user, then I deal with it when I'm able to see it. I spend most of my time not. When I do get on the app to check collect that, it's brought to my attention. Somebody messages me.
I literally see like stuff made by our community. I have seen literal tits on my fucking screen saying, "Hey, check this out." Yeah, you're really checking out this shit when you're fucking advertising people sending nudes. Good fucking job in that.
I am one person. I can't do it. So if you see something bad, report it.
And hired underage workers for your mods.
No underage workers.
I literally have a friend in the group, not here, that works as one of your fucking mods that's only 16, and you had to have her.
We don't even have mods
in your fucking iFunny chat? Yeah, you do. Not anymore, but back then, yeah, you were hiring underage people.
I thought you guys still had a secret mod.
No, all we have is just the staff. Now we just have regular staff that reviews.
That you actually had to pay and can't hire because they're not underage.
No, we had volunteers, and if they volunteered to do it, they could do it.
By their age.
Whoa. This shit got fucking heated real fast.
Okay.
Damn.
Sick and tired.
I mean, okay.
This is all sexual tension, guys.
This is very much a lot of sexual tension.
Everybody's been cooped up too long.
A lot of Mr. and Mrs. Smith shit
Ben.
going on.
Ah.
Given.
Oh my god. But there is one thing I wanted to like point out though. Like, okay, there's this profile named Porn. I don't know if he's still like up. I mean, I already told you about him earlier, but like he's done a lot of shady shit on his profile. I'm pretty sure he used to be a big mod on the app. But he would fucking make posts like saying like, to be honest, I love CP, and then he would be banning people or banning their accounts for saying things like, like fag or like for fag or like the N-word. And like, why is that he gets to fucking say that kind of shit, but then he gets to fucking post things like I love CP and like that nigga's crazy, bro, like stupid shit like that.
Well, he's no longer a mod, so we don't have to worry about that part. But again, I don't know what he uploads. I don't count. But if he does something wrong, report it so that the team can black hole them or ban him.
So did DW?
So how can?
Okay, never mind. You go.
I was gonna say, how were the accounts that posted like vanilla hentai not banned, but those who posted normal anime shit got banned? Big accounts that were not featured, verified.
What happened to Ren and Stimpy? Did Ren and Stimpy get banned because of Viacom?
There were, that I'm aware of, there were a lot of big accounts that got caught up in the like a ban cost, I guess you could say, when the system was updated, and a lot of anime accounts got caught. But if anybody that got deactivated, excuse me, during that time, please email support because I go through all
support. I haven't even got my real username, so I can get that shit under control. Still fucking banned because of your ass.
Oh. Are you gonna cry?
Oh, chill out. Everybody take a chill pill.
Getting angry.
Let's calm it down here.
The ugly baby monkey.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, what the fuck though? Like, okay, let's keep her cool. Let's everybody keep.
But
her
no,
cool.
if there's like just now, I deactivate or reactivate an account. I can't remember which one it was now, but there were a lot of accounts that were caught up, like the system deactivating just random accounts for no reason. Sometimes they were listed things like hate speech. Sometimes they were deactivated for no reason. We're saying.
Yeah, like, why was Ren and Stimpy? That profile literally just posted episodes.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy, he posted, like, clips from Ren and Stimpy. Does that have anything to do with copyright? TV show. It's
we don't get stuff taken down for copyright, and we post stuff all the time.
Looking at the account, it's just Ren and Stimpy whole thing, right?
Yeah.
It could be. I mean, there are times where companies will email in and claim copyright that they have to copyright for us to remove stuff. So that could have been a possibility. But
like, can you is there a way you can like figure out what happened to him? Because again, he was literally just posting clips from Ren and Stimpy. Like, why was he banned? What was he banned for?
Well, he's not banned.
Well,
he wiped his own account, and then
he was telling everyone that his account was wiped, and he didn't know why.
He closed his subscribers and chat.
Okay.
So
wait, Zach, where did he say he where did he claim that he was like he got banned?
Well, he didn't claim he claimed he got his account wiped. That he didn't know why, but he logged in one day and everything was gone from his account. And then he did say he looked in the terms of service, and there was like a kind of vague mention of copyright in the terms of service, but he said he didn't know why it happened. He said the only thing he could guess.
far as I can see, it wasn't done on our end. So unless somebody had access to an account, I've seen that happen. That's why you need to verify your emails and make your password strong.
You know, I think after what I've come to find out, I don't think I would have ever used my phone number on this app, to be honest with you. Like,
Verify your
I used it
fucking
before, but that was
phones.
before I kind of came to light some things. But that's not saying, like, I don't trust you, Taz. I mean, it's just, that's more me, like, saying, like, I kind of want to protect my own fucking security. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I didn't do it because, unfortunately, if I phone number, I've been there before, so that's why I didn't verify my phone number. But I all
Yeah.
my
It's-
accounts.
Yeah,
But-
it's not a very good thing to know that, like, iFunny is probably selling my information to outside
I don't think they
companies.
are.
You
I don't think they are.
I'm
I've
just
never
gonna-
seen
I'm gonna have to-
anything.
I kind of have to, like,
The right to be
disagree.
concerned.
But
Yeah.
yeah, everybody has a right to be concerned, especially when it comes to security and privacy.
Yeah.
All I can tell you is we just don't do that. But you guys are going to believe what. So
I mean, yeah, like,
And that's fine.
I'm too, like, I don't even trust the government. Like, I can't trust a fucking comedy app where, like, you had a guy get arrested for his friend falling on a knife like 37 times. Or, like, a guy who got arrested for being an Catholic.
I feel really
Complete
bad.
injustice.
I really,
That
I feel
Catholic
really
thing
bad.
made sense.
He just kept like, I'm not sure you know that the full story is sad, but the one dude Blaze Bernstein, he literally keeps on like dropping and falling onto the knife over and over again. It's sort of a
What are
spasm.
the odds?
It's a spasm, you know. But
Man,
then suddenly, my
factory.
boy is getting sent to jail for no goddamn reason.
Yeah, I want to clear that shit because I was listening to him later.
We need to clear this up because it's kind of a problem involved iFunny. It's like affected the community a bunch. You know.
you just need to be careful around knives.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta be careful about.
Or run with scissors.
So somebody mentioned iCatholics. Taz, could you unban Zowist?
He wasn't
That'd
even
be
banned.
possible.
He actually wiped his own shit.
No, he did. He
Wait, did he?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
wiped his
he
own
wanted to
profile.
take it
That's a
because
big misconception. Zowist
Wait, why
didn't
did
get banned.
he wipe his shit
he just didn't like.
Yeah, he just
out
wanted
of
to
his
quit.
asshole?
He's crucified for
Well,
being an
he came back.
And this
He
shit.
came back like
He
a
died
like a
for
week
us
ago.
all.
I mean, yeah, he came
died
back
for
but
our
only because he
sins.
got bored with
He
quarantine. That's what he said.
bears the brunt of society.
Yeah. He heard too many concerns about race mixing, so he decided to come back.
Yeah.
Connor, you put the real fear of God into him.
Yeah. You know, I actually go to college with him.
Yeah, it's one of you guys-
Like I know him IRL.
Oh
Really?
shit, my mom.
This is nuts.
You do?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. He's a decent guy.
I don't know.
I'm sure
He's okay.
the majority are, like even the really edgy ones.
Like, Taz, do you know who Boson was?
I remember the name.
He was, that boy needed some help. He was a big time
Is that like-
Catholic.
Is that like Pork Sword? He needs
No.
I don't even know who Pork Sword. I don't know who that is.
Spams features.
Sort of.
They span features, yeah,
Oh,
and their subscribers span it as well.
37 of the features. That's
Okay.
the best way to.
so wait a minute. Does iFunny, like, do you guys put in favoritism when it comes to the feature section?
No. The only time the feature section has anything a person picking content is ghost sets. And I do stuff like that for like verify night. If newly verified think of verifying, I'll put them in a
Yo,
ghost
could you
set.
verify me?
Ads only. Yeah, can you pick my content?
Yeah, can
Uh,
you verify?
And then like meme races, like we've been doing that and themes and stuff, and then I put them in a ghost set and they see who wins.
Please.
If you want to be verified, then you'll have to go see my
Uh,
profile on Twitter on Verify Night.
one question I gotta ask: why is the Brazilian iFunny chef so fucking racist against America?
He's not.
11 September.
Why do you think that he's racist?
Because Americans go blah blah blah. That's what he said to my fucking post.
Were you complaining on the Brazilian feature?
No, I was talking about like
Listen.
he when Brazilians go way means oi oi oi.
Hey, Tazandra, we actually
He's
have a very
behind
serious
9/11.
Oh, no.
situation.
Yeah, you're
The
fucking.
Brazil- I'm expecting a race war, quite honestly, between the Brazilians and the Americans on iFunny.
War.
It's been emerging
Why has
for a
that
while.
always been the case? Why is
Hey,
Brazilian iFunny like the Wild West?
So
It's
Taz,
They're
actually
10 years behind us in comedy. They still use fucking Rage comics.
Holy
I'm
Jesus.
not-
well, I mean, so do we.
They're 10
We've
years
come like
behind.
full circle.
they're
But they still use like the original ones.
Oh, no.
Let me go to grocery store. Me. Oh no, I was thinking out of stuff.
they're actually all pretty chill.
11 November.
And they do like giving you guys a hard time when you guys honestly give them a hard.
I'm literally gonna genocide them, dude.
Fucking wipe them out with Zika.
I'm gonna fucking genocide them.
There were
Dude,
a couple of
me and the boys.
comments on the Brazilian feature from the site that were funny back in.
You think burned down the fucking Amazon last year?
Fucking burned down the Brazilian history too.
So, Taz, couple questions. But did you do anything during the whole Brazilian like server switch? The race war. So when I call it the race war, but whenever the whenever American iFunny switched to the Brazilian side and tried to colonize it, did you
I know that they were
aware of that?
yeah, I know that a lot of users were switching over to Brazilians, infiltrate them, and then some Brazilians went back to us to do the same thing. There was kind of like back and forth. And there was a point.
It had to be like a caveman stepping into the fucking future.
There was a point in time where I know the devs turned off the ability to switch servers. So if you got stuck there, if you went there, but now you can go back and forth.
Basically,
he sandwich.
Won over
Turkey
that.
sandwich.
That gives me an idea. Anyway, so the other thing is, do you know what? So sometimes, for some reason, I got featured on the Brazilian at least once, and I've got no idea how that.
Well, Brazilians come to our servers all the time. A lot of them are subscribed to me. They're subscribed to U.S. servers users.
Brazil, of all countries, why Brazil?
There will be more, but that's just where we are.
It's because
well, we've had this.
You know the incite chaos.
India's a superpower now, right?
Yeah.
So if they republish your work, then their server sees it and it ends up.
All right, Tazandra, quick question: what country do you hate most?
I don't hate any country. I
Damn.
don't hate anybody.
Sure.
So sorry.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you sure?
You sure you don't hate Gibbon?
Which race?
I don't. Okay, well, she's never heard of
Have you ever
Finland,
heard
so
of
it's pretty
Israel?
likely she's never heard of Israel. Yeah.
I've heard of Finland. I just never heard myself talk about Finland.
I've heard of Israel.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, the way you said that at first, it did sound like you were saying like, what the fuck's Finland? Like,
No, I'd never heard that before.
What?
Your cope.
You don't know what Finland is? Now, if you said that, then
No.
like I would have been like, okay, you're kind of hiding something.
No, I know of Finland. I've just never, until today.
It was
have
just
ever
that everybody,
thought about it, that I'm
people
aware
were
of.
saying, Vladimir, whoever Vladimir is, was saying that David moved to Finland with his family to avoid the IRS because he stole money from the company.
You'd think I'd remember that. But
I
no.
mean, I guess.
At least I can remember
Baby's
talking about Finland.
blood do you have to consume to keep your age?
Baby's blood?
Yeah.
You know, adrenochrome and shit. Like, we
Yeah.
gotta,
How much do you inject to keep yourself at a healthy 30?
That's some ice schizo for you, Taz.
I don't know. I drink a lot of cherry coke,
Oh, ew.
right?
That's a
It's the only
reference for
coke that I
everybody.
like.
Cherry Coke used to be good.
pay attention closely.
You
Do you have any like talents, like personally?
I play guitar and I
Oh, you play guitar?
Yeah.
Me too.
have a Fender
Yeah.
Strat.
What's your favorite chord to finger? A minor.
I honestly don't. I don't know notes. Sorry.
No, I actually do play guitar.
But I play by ear. I can't read notes. I can read tablatures.
Oh. Me too.
Cole
And I can play drums?
He's like, oh.
I used to have drums, but I don't have drums anymore.
Do you smoke or no?
No.
Smoke weed.
I don't
Have you-
smoke weed either.
The good
Are
old
you
Did
a
you
weed
used to
smoking
smoke?
girlfriend or no?
I have smoked weed.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about weed. I'm talking about nicotine.
just because he's
No.
black doesn't mean you have to bring up weed. Jeez.
Sausages.
Because that's the first. Sorry, that's the first thing. Because I do know people.
No, I mean, you're fine. But I mean, I was talking about tobacco. I wasn't talking about any ganja.
No, it would give you
Let's
something
go.
more to do instead of like woodworking and.
Again, I
Woodwork
mean, like,
on your free time.
all right.
I like-
Have you ever
When
taken
Tazandra
buzz
isn't
ball?
moderating with an iron fist, she's out fucking woodworking,
I'm really boring. I'm telling you, aside
Making
from
it-
video games.
homemade dildos and shit.
Have you ever drank?
Like-
buzz
Wait, hold on.
balls?
Do you play video
Yes, I actually got one several years back,
Gamer girlfriend.
and I was like, I'm going to try one of these, and it kind of. I don't like coffee.
Dude, I don't know. Again,
First
like
of all,
in
I'm
this
gonna need
chat-
you to say that again.
Hey, so do you guys remember how much money Belle Delphine made whenever she sold her bath? I'm seeing some kind of a similar like business opportunity right now for
Tazandra milk.
So Taz,
Hmm.
if you like bottled up like your bath water and sold,
No,
make
people
so
would use
much money.
some kind of voodoo against.
That was Tucker's girlfriend.
Well, do you believe in voodoo?
I don't know. Anything could happen.
You could just go to the store and get a can of sardines for the same fucking price. Actually, even cheaper.
What? Dude.
Yeah.
If somebody on iFunny started, well, you know what am I saying? There are people on iFunny who sell nudes, but like a Belle Delphine kind of like chick, then the app would break itself. Taz, I'm just telling you right now. Like,
well, they're not supposed to be selling.
Well, I mean, there's
Please bring
plenty
Mia
of them who do
Khalifa
that.
back.
Yeah,
Can you tell Mia Khalifa?
Let's
Delete
not,
your account.
let's not bring up hairbrushes, please.
What?
Can you tell Mia Khalifa that I want to talk to her?
I mean, we all agree.
Yo, do you frequently? All right, let me slide in Mia Khalifa's DM.
Don't ever.
Taz, really quick. Can you say something
What?
for me? I just need you to say, I play video games.
I do. Please.
You say it a little slower.
Can you say?
You say you play with your joystick.
I'm not. I don't have a
Dude.
choice.
Okay, no. Let's just sing it first. All right, this is because
Don't get it. The
because-
joke
alright,
is
'cause
that it's a
Depot Intel
metaphor
can-
for a penis.
because Deepo Intel can have you. I want you to do me a favor, right? I want you to say, Deepo Intel, I'll be your gamer girlfriend. Just to give him the satisfaction.
Ugh.
Oh, damn.
I really have to say that.
Subscribe to Pyro
Yeah.
Enthusiast.
Listen, he'll probably stop. He'll probably leave you alone if you start saying that. Like, that's facts. He's been fucking like talking my ear off about it for like
Okay.
months.
Okay.
months.
Okay. Deep Web Intel. I'll be your gamer girlfriend.
Yo.
yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo. You hear that?
Oh,
You
you're
listening, bro?
satisfied forever.
She loves you, man. You're in there, dog.
There you go.
It's basically a proposal.
Can I rinse my mouth out now?
Oh my god. I'm in love with
I can.
Taz likes me. It's like,
Yeah, I
don't need to have fat girls
anymore.
All right. Can you say something else?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay. All right. Say, Deepo Intel. It's okay. Your nose is astronomically large.
I'm not gonna be mean. No.
okay, but Deep Web Intel
Just
posted
console him.
TP. He posted child porn. He deserves it.
He deserves
Actually, he
it.
didn't.
Yes, he fucking did.
He
It was
did.
informational,
Totally
guys.
did.
This one's fact. All right. He did do that. He did.
He for sure did. that.
He definitely did that.
You can't fucking protect him over this shit. We've all seen it with our own eyes.
Yeah. He literally did that. Like, you can't even deny that.
Like there was actual kids and pictures.
Yeah, but it was like censored.
But
But
it's still CP.
Dude, it was
He
like
still
POV. He
downloaded
he
CP.
photoshopped himself into there, and he said like, "Wish it was real" or some shit. Like he's a fucking weirdo.
Okay, he didn't do that part, but he did post the CP part.
He
censored.
said,
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
then
he
started
downloaded CP.
posting-
Yep.
Then he started posting like guides on how to perform a mass shooting and stuff. Like, I was like, damn.
I do
fucking
remember
shit.
some kind of guides, and I had to tell him to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Did he really? Did he post guides on how to do mass shootings?
Oh
I don't know if it was mass
He used
shooting.
to get like
Yeah.
off the deep.
Well, that's the thing. He actually got bullied off the deep web as well. He's just as much of a celebrity on the deep web as he is on iFunny.
Are you kidding me?
Deep web, yeah, it's deep web intel lore on the deep web. And he goes so fucking deep. Everything about this guy's deep.
Here.
Was all a
Deep-
prank.
Deep nostrils, like deep lore, deep web. Like,
Deep web intelligence.
Didn't he try to like monetize his own account like dozens of times? Because I remember I used to be subbed to him
Probably.
like
Did he ever do that, Ted?
freshman year of high school or something, and he would try to sell like hoodies and like t-shirts and shit.
You even need to ask, have you seen his nose?
How can you not?
Shit. I mean, did he ever try to like say like, can I get some monetization for his profile or whatever?
No.
he did say that at iFunnyCon, dude. It's
At
literally on
least
video.
not to me. He didn't. That I'm aware.
Okay,
Of. So
he was.
Well,
he
I was
he
just talking
started
about him trying to
about,
sell
like,
things, not
Oh.
him
started
trying to get his
talking
account
about
monetized.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Here's what happened. He started talking about how, despite making up 2% of the population, how a
believable.
certain ethnic group controls most of the moderation and news on iPhone, which I thought was interesting at first.
Mhm.
And he started going about economic gains he can make in it, funneling propaganda. You know, thought it was really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But he kept
Sounds like the
saying
type
he
of-
also.
Sounds
I
like
don't
it sounds
remember.
like the type of stuff that I remove from reports.
I don't
Interesting.
know.
Interesting. Do
Right?
you learn anything from those reports? No, because I mean, you
Oh.
must see them quite a lot.
Oh, I see them.
I mean, how's the hate speech went to the statistic on that shit though? Or are you
Statistics
just doing
on hate speech?
You don't want to get banned from Apple again, like you did with Pepe.
There's like when it comes to stuff that's reported, it's
I'm talking about like
reporting
the 2% shit and how people get banned for that.
It wasn't
because
2%. It was 13%.
Talking about milk.
And are you gonna ban the people that said that Corona came from a bio lab whenever there's actual proof of now there is proof of people emitting
Schizo.
I know that
because there's
racist type stuff was being removed, but as long as it's not like spreading fear, like info type.
Dude,
But
Then
okay,
Alex-
what if some of
Alex
those
Jones-
Infowars stuff is like actually true though? Like
Well-
how the Chinese created the virus and stuff. I mean, that's not really fear mongering. That's like
Tazandra is
seeding
a
a
reptile.
there's actual
man.
articles.
dude.
Too much going on at once. What?
what are you saying?
I was gonna say like there's actual articles going on about how there's professionals saying it's now a high probability that it came from a lab, and I've seen people get banned over that because it's misinformation. Now there's professionals admitting to it. I believe the only shit that should be banned is like if it's I'm not saying it's bad, but anything that's like racist.
Right. Yeah, I agree with the racist part. When it comes to misinformation, I don't know what's getting banned. It could or the language system.
Okay, I think being racist is kind of cool. I think.
I was gonna say I'm glad we can agree being racist isn't bad, but as long as
Being
Apple,
racist is bad.
not really if you think about it. I mean, I'm Italian, but I still say that.
Dude, wait,
You're
black?
Italian?
Dude, so we got
Get the
two black
fuck
people.
outta here.
Two
one
black
that
people
didn't
in the
wanna
fucking
fucking fool.
Discord call. We got Gibbon and
Gibbon, really quick, can you
monkey
say
business.
what's for breakfast?
What's for breakfast?
Like stutter a little bit first.
What?
Dude.
Hello?
Yeah.
Peninsula?
What are you saying, man?
You just kind of sound like Walter Jr. sometimes.
Walter.
I mean, I can probably say what's for breakfast.
Why don't you just fucking die already?
Why don't you die already?
already?
Yeah. Just like
Die.
See,
Uh,
he
hey,
kinda concept
so,
doesn't need to be taken
die.
down.
Monkey
though.
business.
just like
So I just texted Zawas and I asked him if he was banned or if he deleted his account, and he said that he was banned.
Zawas? I thought
Zawas
he
Yeah,
said
that's
Zawas
what
said he
that's
took
what he
his
said.
stuff
That's what
down.
he just told me.
Yeah, he said on the podcast last time that he took his shit down. So I don't
Maybe
know.
he got banned and then took it down. But that's
See,
that's
Zawas
that,
is-
that's just what
I feel like
he
got
told me.
banned, but he
Zawas
didn't
took
put
it.
I
any
mean,
effort
that might have
to
been
count back.
might have been talking about before.
Zawas just told a whole different story on the podcast before. Before he said, "Oh, I got really fucking fed up with it all, man. I just decided to leave." Actually, he doesn't sound that
Well,
manly.
I think he deleted his posts first,
I
and
mean,
then
he
afterwards
did
he got
delete his
banned.
post, but only because he was afraid the feds would come and get him, like Army of Christ.
Right. And
But,
Race worded it at about the same time. My memory's kind of fuzzy. It was a while ago. But
Which-
hey, Tazandra, would you mind looking at Zawas' account and seeing if you could unban him?
wait. Didn't we just didn't he wipe it?
No,
Didn't talk
no.
about that?
I
Oh,
don't
okay.
think he got wiped or banned.
Apparently, he wants to get unbanned. I guess Zawas wants to get unbanned.
I feel like he got. but
Maybe he asked to be banned.
It's possible.
Well, it's like me
It's-
with my account. I don't want to put any effort into making going back to the old account when I'm already this big on my new account.
Well, just tell him to make sure to not upload anything.
Can I just say something really quick? Honestly, Down syndrome girls are kind of hot.
Okay. Power to you.
That's arguable.
That should be a bannable statement. If you saw a comment saying that on iFunny, you should be allowed.
Yeah, that should
Yeah.
be more bannable than I'm gonna take your lunch money.
Our own privilege to abuse and ban people. That's a big.
The extra chromosome out of them.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Fuck.
But
the,
all I'm
extra
saying
chromosome.
is like, in general, this app
What's
really
that?
needs to like crack down on the hentai and porn shit. You know what I'm saying, Taz? Like it's kind of getting annoying at this point.
It's not my thing, unfortunately, but
See, the thing is, I hate women. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just saying that porn stars are really just not like the thing I want to see on my fucking my glorious comedy app. You
Well,
know?
you can
Balls,
block 'em.
nigga.
Yeah, why are you featuring porn?
a girl's butt is not.
It's still fucking.
What?
Well, I mean, it's kind of okay.
If
It's
it-
kind of porn if it's like skimpy.
No, it's not.
Fucking cleavage and like face out. No
Softcore porn,
goddamn porn.
co-pictures and featured. I mean,
We can't
Come on,
feature
that's
porn.
just
So if it's
erotic.
featured, it's not porn.
So you
investigated ourselves and we found that we did nothing wrong.
But yeah, if there's profiles and content you don't like,
I don't
Speaking of
So one
hentai,
time-
how did you get your cover photos to be so fucking sexy, Taz?
what do you
Yeah,
do that for?
dude. It's so fucking hot. Like I've been trying to do the same to my profile, but like, dude, who's that anime girl that's on like your wallpaper? Like she's really fucking hot.
Oh, I'm cool, mate.
Wow. Obey me drew that, and Sanity. I think Sanity.
Yeah,
Wait a
hold
minute.
on. I gotta look this up. Wait, can anybody?
So wait a
link me
minute.
to her account?
Okay,
Like,
you say you never went to a convention, right? An iFunny convention?
Right.
I thought you were at iFunnyCon. I could have sworn you were at iFunnyCon with DWI and all them shits.
No, I was
Big hands.
on a Twitch live stream. Was happening, talking to users and verifying people.
Did anybody like
Spinning.
come up there with some fuck shit where they like trying to like approach you like with any controversy?
No.
Okay.
I have a T-shirt that says "I survived the iFunnyCon shooting."
I don't have one.
dude,
I remember
Cassandra,
that.
did you-
Oh my god.
did you hear about the iFunny con shooting or no? Like,
There was
multiple
Were you
survivors.
behind that?
behind the.
Sources tell me that you had a heads up and you didn't tell anybody about the iFunnyCon shooting.
There was no iFunnyCon shooting. What are you talking about?
It was a
You from
big
Israel?
meme. It was a big meme back then.
Oh,
that, like,
I've seen the T-shirts that people made and stuff. Whenever we did the first iFunny.
Yeah, is iFunnyCon canceled this year?
Well, yeah.
Why?
Damn it!
Dude,
Dude,
calls are about to meet up.
Any idea where the next iFunny con is?
They were talking about New York, but I don't know about that right now.
Dude, honestly, okay, real shit. If you do have like this is no fucking background shit involved. I know so many fuckers from Houston. I know you already had like a iFunny con in Houston, but like I swear to God, like 1/4 of the accounts I know is from either like Texas and especially fucking Houston. So
Yeah,
definitely
they
the
had
ideal
talked
place.
about
I'm actually
doing
from
another
Texas,
one there.
but I'm in Dallas.
Yeah.
Not Houston.
But yeah, they talked about doing another one in Texas.
Wait, Monkey Business, you're from Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, actually, I'm from Mississippi, but I live here in Dallas.
Actually, I was
Hey,
down in Corpus Christi not too long.
I might be close
I
to you.
live
I'm like right on the
in
Mississippi
Fort Worth.
border.
Yeah.
So
I heard Corpus Christi is a fucking bumville.
I was visiting family.
Sorry. Your family lives in the slums.
Oh, Taz, describe your ideal man.
Yeah.
I don't
Deep
really
web
have an
intel.
idea. Man.
I mean,
young.
it's hard being a single mother and shit. You gotta have that husband crave right now.
Wait. I'm gonna send an image to chat.
I thought you were divorced, Taz.
Ideal man.
Aren't you divorced?
No,
What? Okay, sorry, that was another thing in the DMs.
Wait.
That you were divorced.
All right, listen. Have you had sexual relations with this man? I'm sending this in the chat.
Dude, holy shit. He really does look at you.
Looks just like him.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Show it to the fucking viewers. Show it to the viewers. They have to see it. Yeah.
Shout out to Fake or Fact, bro. You look like Elon Musk. Keep it up, bro. Let's go to Mars.
Dude,
Poor Tucker.
Poor Tucker.
poor Tucker.
Poor Phil.
Well, what are we
dude,
saying?
what about? All right,
here?
speaking of Tucker, what about Tucker's thick
Yeah,
chocolate
how big's his
friends?
dick?
That is
From
none of your business.
Danny Canton?
Is
I
he,
mean,
is
it's
he
gotta
packing
be pretty
Schmidt?
big if you're embarrassed about talking about it.
No, I just don't want
So,
to talk about personal
It's
that personal
Hey,
stuff.
hey,
That's
but-
personal. Every guy talks about his dick. I got a 6-inch jack me off right
What?
I thought you were packing one of those like 9-inch fucking retard cocks.
No, I got thicker.
2.5.
It's more thick than long.
Give it
2.5,
bro.
straight.
Isn't it great having a big dick, everybody? If you're under like 8 inches, it's not a dick,
9,
dude. That's a fucking
Probably
clit.
9.
That's
I'd
Like
say
that,
9.
you know, my
7 or
That's a
9
manhole.
inches.
That is a manhole.
It may be
Yeah,
7.9.
See, Tazandra, we talk about our dicks all the time. Now tell us Tucker's dick size.
You can ask him about his dick. Thank
Fat
you.
are your pussy lips.
Wow.
What? Hey. I mean, like, people ask you all the time, how far do you squirt? That's weird. It's fucking weird. But please
It's
tell us how
every
far you
state.
squirt. I'm kidding.
No.
You squirt farther than I can pee.
Okay,
That's
listen. What is your boob size?
See?
Yeah.
32?
To what?
And you're tiny.
Who are you calling
32.
tiny, bro?
Oh, I thought she said.
32C.
Damn, you got.
I mean, there's like, you guys have images and pictures of me. I mean, see my boobs. Somebody yelled at me one time when I saw a picture because you could see cleavage. So I try not to do that.
in this image.
Do you have like really dark, large nipples?
Dude, what the fuck?
Like burnt
Ones
pepperonis?
that resemble Simone babies who can run fast.
Okay, first of all, are they pink or are they brown? Because this
Zach, it's like making a whole lot of fucking squirting noises and shit.
What?
Son of a bitch. Taz, have you ever been approached by a Nooncast?
Oh,
I think.
Do you say
I'd
who?
rather not talk about those fuckers.
Are those people that have a podcast as
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah, they claim to have
actually
the iFunny podcast.
they claim to have
I
the iFunny
heard of
podcast.
them on Twitter because they tweet me now and then, ask to be on.
Really?
No.
They do? They tweet you?
They have before, I believe.
Damn. So you just said like fuck them niggas.
Basically, they would have you and DWI on the same call, and then there would be like a wedding ceremony.
Dude, I swear DWI is 90% of the times either high or drunk. On
Probably
pretending
drunk.
to be.
No,
Or
no, no.
pretending to be.
Hold on, Taz.
Have you
Okay.
have you seen his parties?
You're single. Cameron is single. Okay.
Cameron
I think you two have a lot in common.
Was meant to be.
How do you know I'm single?
I think that's a coincidence.
Did you find another?
I actually don't, but let's just say that
Let's just
We're gonna-
we're
you
just
are.
assuming.
We're assuming.
We're
Okay.
guesstimating.
We're assuming, yeah.
I mean, like it
Okay.
wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Like y'all would be the iFunny power couple.
I
Well, okay.
he's not even attractive.
You know-
Angelina.
Wait.
Except
You-
really ugly.
Bro, you're fucking hard.
4chan
Sounds
is
like
like
Max
lagged so
Pedro.
hard.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah, bro.
Change your profile picture.
okay, never mind. It's not important.
Gwen. Is that Gwen?
I don't know. Maybe.
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 Hey, Tazandra, you want an ugly baby monkey as your profile?
Thank you.
Fuck
An
you.
ugly baby monkey. What? Jesus.
Wow.
I have literally made everyone except for Zach here.
Hey, listen,
Ugly
Taz.
baby monkey.
Zach, did you have anything to add? I thought I heard you say something.
Zach, you want an ugly baby monkey?
Wait, have you made? Oh, yeah, you have made baby ugly monkey me. I
Yeah,
remember
what
that.
do you
But you know,
What?
Wait,
What?
what'd you ask?
I don't know.
I said, what do you think
Hello?
about it, boy?
Because you're mentioning it.
Yeah. I don't know where the fuck I got it from. I got it from a
I
Telegram
don't know where
group.
he got it from.
I don't remember what group, but now it's my baby boy.
Mommy milk.
Zach, I do have a question for you personally.
Zach.
Why aren't you subscribed to me yet?
Who is this? Who?
Laws, I'm putting you on blast.
Me.
Oh, I didn't know I wasn't.
But wait, Zach, I got banned, so you gotta rescribe to Gibbonish.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Given.
Well, you goddamn liar. Why are you lying
Like,
to me,
yeah,
boy?
okay. Fuck no.
Would you ever? How do you feel about the sex work industry? Would you ever have an OnlyFans?
No.
Okay,
I mean,
wait a
other
not.
minute.
people can.
I was actually gonna bring that up.
First of
Somebody
all,
said you
cringe.
used to be an exotic dancer, Taz. I'm not even kidding.
Yes. I was.
Huh? What did you say?
A wooga.
You say you used to be an exotic dancer? Taz?
How much for you to do it on stream?
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
What's that?
Hey, so you guys know that when DWI went to that strip club and like got a picture with the
Oh my god.
In the middle of the day,
It's
he's like
this
rating it like a
this
fucking
is
critic.
Like this is like the same situation.
Taz, I didn't know you were an exotic dancer though. Why did you quit?
Is that how you met DWI? Did he go to your strip club at like 2 p.m.?
No. I didn't meet, well, I've never met DWI, but I only heard after I found.
So how did you become an
I'm
exotic
I'm
He's
sure
dancer?
that a meeting
background.
can be
Long
arranged.
walks on the beach together.
It's just
Drinking.
something I wanted to try.
He likes taking
Wait,
long
how
walks
long-
on the
how
beach
long
so he
were
can
you an
find
exotic
another
dancer
fucking
for?
whale.
2 years? 3 years?
It wasn't enough money for it?
No, it was good money. I just would rather
Did you
be
stop?
doing something that had, medical benefits, things like that.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why'd you quit?
Because I
Did the wrinkles catch up?
that was totally it. No, I just wanted
so-
medical
I
benefits
got a
and
question.
You ran out of
That's a
adrenochrome?
feature.
Okay, I got a question. So, what was it like? I haven't really had much parental guidance, like no mother or anything growing up. So, what was it like growing up in the '60s and shit like that? Like real shit.
Oh my god.
As a mom, like, what's that like?
And then that lines up later on in the 80s when Elon Musk comes along.
Yeah, and
I actually have what's your favorite like music? Like, who are your favorite bands and artists?
Marilyn Manson, Metallica.
Oh,
You are so fucking 40 years old. Bullshit.
Nine
Just
Inch
based off of those two things you said, you are 40.
And
come on. And she's like 40.
You like Metallica? You're probably 100.
Wait.
Okay, not just like them. That's one of your
good
favorite
songs,
bands.
Here's a good question for her. What's your favorite Metallica album? This is how we'll know.
Honestly, I don't remember the names because most of it I got off Telegram.
Woman moment.
Most because I don't.
Just think.
Download them.
I mean, like, do you like?
You play Enter Sandman on guitar?
No, I can't play Enter Sandman.
It's like the easiest fucking riff.
I've never tried. I could if I sat down and tried.
Your guitar right now and play on stream.
Actually, one of my strings is broke. My son just told me this morning.
Dude, can I talk to your
play
son?
with 5?
Yeah,
no.
On podcast.
Can he come on?
No, he's not allowed on iFunny.
Oh shit!
Yo.
Is he never allowed on iFunny?
Not until he's at least 42.
You know, the little black kid.
Your age?
He's 7.
Yeah.
Yo,
you know,
does he
Terry,
look like
right?
Elon Musk
Is that his
or no?
name?
Does he look like his father, Ellen?
Darian.
No?
Yeah, what's your opinion on Darian, the little 12-year-old that's on iFunny?
Oh yeah, no, it's Dorian.
Dorian. That's his name. Dorian.
Is that his profile name?
iFunny is Dorian. It's like Dorian and then some numbers.
Yeah, not about his profile name, just about him.
They're not fucking ban him.
Yeah, I don't.
By the way, what was the account Carol James Bates, or was that actually like an old music teacher in some elementary school?
I don't know about that account either. You'd have to share it.
It's just C James now, but seriously, check out their account. It's like God tier.
You gotta like find out more about your lore, bro.
Seriously, this is your own app, and you don't even know the lore. You haven't even read all 20 pages.
Unbelievable. Yeah. I need to catch up.
What's your personal thoughts on? All right, who's the ideal girlfriend from Total Drama Island?
Which one's the fat bitch?
Okay.
Letitia, something like that.
Yeah, that one.
All right, yeah, I understand. Like if she sat in your face and like probably like farted, like
Hey, Cameron, is that you?
that'd be kind of hot. Yeah.
Her milkers are one good. One
Hey,
good.
Tazandra, can you?
Wooka.
What were you gonna ask?
Tazandra, can you unban Zalist?
I already did a long time ago.
Say my name.
Oh wait,
Oh
seriously?
shit! I thought that was fucking cool.
Let's check out Zhao's
Yeah.
account. How easy is it to like unban people? How does that shit work? How does
Just
shit go?
go in and do it.
Perform a ritual.
Oh, he's
with
unbanned.
sacrifice.
Here he is. Oh, he's fucking in, mate. Yeah, his account's fucking banned. Crazy, brazy.
Taz,
Wait, what's my
all
first?
these
What's my
fucking-
first Americana account? I want to see if I can get a ban. I want to look at my old posts and shit.
Yeah, I'm being Americana, the
Dude.
original Americana.
You should make an archive too.
Do
Yeah,
what?
let's try to make an archive. Wait, can you see if you can unban my account? Hold on, I gotta look at the name.
And can you please verify me?
No.
God.
Why?
Okay.
Hi.
I'm a monkey profile.
He runs a massive podcast for this, and he's a monkey profile. Everybody loves him.
Well,
There's no
on
reason not to
Verify
verify
night,
monkeys.
Saturday night.
Fuck that shit. Do it now.
No.
Yo, all right, yo. My fucking first account's name is Americaner_2016. Can you unban that?
Wait, can you unverify on iFunny ads? He doesn't want to be verified at all. He never did.
The ads?
Fake ad.
iFernie ads, yeah.
He never wanted to be verified.
I don't know for that.
Bro, we got working in the kitchen, doing shit with bitching.
Well, one thing I also wanted to like touch on, Taz, is how with all these people who like show you a lot of hate and shit and like talk crap about you and even send you a bunch of fucking pizzas, how do you even like endure that shit?
I
Like,
didn't
how
do
do you
anything,
tolerate it?
so it doesn't bother me.
A strong, independent gamer girl.
Yeah,
But I mean, at the same time,
Paul's right.
I've been doing this for time now. I'm kind of used to everybody, and I don't take it personally.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I mean, even though we do a lot of shit to you, I'm glad you have a nice turn the other cheek shit.
There was
For
There
calling
was somebody that did create an account dedicated to bad mouthing my son, making fun of him based off of pictures on my Twitter.
It's gonna happen now.
That wasn't cool
Will happen.
that was pretty cake, my friend.
because he's 7 and has nothing to do with it.
Color are his eyes?
Blue.
Oh,
And Arian Chad?
Is he white or black?
Oh,
Based? Is he black?
Wow.
I mean, you're a single mother, so
please tell
Is
me
he like
he's Aryan.
Tucker? Black with blue eyes?
Please tell me
Wow.
he's Aryan.
It has nothing to do with Tucker.
Oh, Tucker from Danny Phantom. He's black. He's got blue eyes.
Yeah, you know Tucker from Danny Phantom, no?
We just
yeah,
posted
we're
him in the
talking
chat a
about
couple times.
the other Tucker. Tucker from
Yeah,
Danny
Danny
Phantom.
Stano? Oh. No.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
the
past your
Nickelodeon.
time.
Okay, dude, I have to show you
I like Danny Phantom.
Tucker and his chocolate fucking girlfriend. They both have Aryan eyes. I would fucking eat the shit out of her ass, to be honest with you. Well, check this shit.
Danny fucked up by not fucking her.
Yeah, what dude, that's what I can't stand about Tucker. I know, Monkey, I don't want to like start shit with you, but Tucker, dude, what a fucking virgin.
That's
How does that at all have
Well,
anything to do with me?
But she was kind of a psycho girl there for a while.
Because that's your boy.
Alright, I don't know what her name. Wait,
Why didn't Danny just fucking rape Sam and this chick? Because he's a ghost. He can just like show up
Yeah, he can like
and get
pop up
behind
in
her.
the crib.
And he could probably just like materialize his cock
I
only.
mean,
Yeah, dude. Another fucking thing you can do too is like, just think about it. You hop up in the crib, you put on a ski mask. You don't know it's gonna be fucking you. You know, you're set.
Is that what you guys would do if y'all were ghosts?
yeah, I love Theodore.
If I was a ghost, I would fly to Missouri. And hold on.
My favorite book is Theodore Kaczynski.
So you could fly to Missouri, but you have to remember I was.
Wait, you live in Missouri? Holy fuck, you live in... Oh my god.
What's wrong, Gideon?
Okay.
In Missouri.
You live in Missouri?
No, I have family from there.
Jesus.
Taz, really quick. How are people sending you pizza if they have the wrong address?
They haven't. They say they're going to.
You can literally give the heroin addicts a pizza instead if you want to, if you live in Missouri.
Wait a minute. So they
You
haven't
could
sent
actually
you
be like
pizzas?
philanthropizing this.
No, people have like sent me messages or when they did their post stuff. So send her pizza. Somebody posted about pizzas they were going to send,
Hey,
But they
but
never
I haven't
sent
had all these pizzas, and how did you get so fat?
and I never got it.
all right.
I'm
Start
edgy.
eating, bitch. The brat machine's coming.
No.
the brat machine.
Brat
There's actually a pretty big misconception here. See, a lot of people think WI is like into overweight women, but the reality is that whenever he's she just balloons in size. So he's not into fat girls. It's just like a
Okay,
curse. Every
Taz,
girl
did you ever
is-
see that
it
video
becomes
of DWI like calling out people on his iPhone and like his
Yep.
girlfriend came into the frame?
No, I don't remember. Been a while.
He was
Okay.
like, well,
Tazandra, I gotta tell you something.
My vape.
Tazandra, this is real shit right here. All right, you want to hear like some iFunny lore? I might as well educate you since you work on this shit. So, deep web intel. I'm not sure if you ever heard of Braff Hog, but he's kind of got like a fetish for them.
You know what a brap hog is?
Mm-mm.
All right, I gotta tell you this.
Can
All right, let's
you
look
read
it up.
out the definition?
Urban Dictionary Braff Hog. I've taught this to multiple people, but this is the problem. This is why I held him back from pursuing you, because he's just into some weird shit. So, anyways, a Braff Hog, top definition, is a human female whose life is fully devoted to the sole purpose of creating big farts. Braff Hog is a diet made of mostly protein, fiber, and soda. Healthy Braff Hog consumes about 8,000 calories per day. The exact ratio of protein, fiber, soda varying according to desired BRAP characteristics, such as the total gas yield, decibel rating, and aroma. The hog, BRAP hog, indicates the dietary and lifestyle similarities between a BRAP hog and a typical farm pig. All right, so your thoughts on all that?
That is
Hot.
wow, I guess.
Dude, that's
So his
that's the
whole
life.
entire goal is he gets.
Would you ever consider dropping this iFunny career to become a full-time brap hog?
No.
Especially for DWI. Come
would
on, you gotta
never.
do it for DWI.
Why
Cameron,
not?
Cameron deserves
No.
it.
All right. I know I was pushing you hard enough earlier, but can you say for DWI, just please bear with me here. I will be your brap hog gamer.
I am
girlfriend.
not gonna
And
say that.
Your nose is not too big. Your nose is not too big to be beautiful just the way it is.
I am not saying that.
Please.
No.
All right. I'll
I
get you to
think
say
I
one
think
day.
we pushed the limit too far when we said that when we had her say like I'm your gamer girl, Cameron.
Yeah.
I think we pushed
All right,
it too
Taz,
far.
Taz, let's get things more grounded. I don't want to get too far. Okay, so basically, I was gonna ask, just a personal question, not like anything crazy. Do you fold or crumple up the toilet paper when you wipe your ass?
Fold.
Ew.
Every time. You always fold.
Yes.
I
Why
fold as
would
well.
you?
Do you
Actually, I do both. Depends on what I'm feeling.
do you
like.
sit or stand when you wipe?
Sit.
You what the fuck? Down while you wipe your ass? You put your fucking hand in your fucking shit toilet? What the hell? Clean your fucking knuckles off when it grazes the fucking mud monkey you just laid in there?
I mean, you gotta think about it. You're gonna stick your hand down there. You're gonna play with your poo.
Your shit's probably fucking radioactive from your 8,000 calorie a day diet.
Holy shit. This has been
That's
a
funny.
fucking stream though. This has been quite. I think. we've
How
been
you
going
gonna
for, like,
fold?
2 hours or something. Holy shit!
Dude,
Yeah,
3.
2.5.
We're at 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Wow.
Actually, no. That's the whole call.
Did the stream start when Tazandra joined?
2 o'clock.
no,
She
no,
joined
we
at
started a little bit-
exactly
we started
1
a little
o'clock.
bit, yeah, we started a little bit before she joined, and then she came on.
The things I said about her? No.
Yeah, and then we just kind of like rolled from there. But Taz, if you ever go on Nooncast, there's this man on there named Nate. If you see Nate, tell him I would fucking beat the shit out of him because he's a little child. I would fucking destroy that man. Actually, rape
Who's
him.
Nate?
Nate.
His name is
that him?
Bitcoin miner.
Yeah, Bitcoin miner, picture unrelated. I like him. It's just his attitude I don't like.
So, dude, that's not the guy who was hosting. That was Psychotic.
No, Sly's. Yeah,
Sly's okay.
He's a
don't
sweet
mind
guy.
Sly.
But it was the other guy. Was that the guy who was like fucking responding to all the trolls in the
I
Twitch
think
chat?
so.
Probably.
I believe so.
Not fat. I'm not fat, bro. What's the matter?
I'm not.
I'm not fat, bro. I'm big boned.
Skip. I'm not fucking fat. You're fat.
You're
You're a fat hog, muscle man. Accept your destiny.
But yeah, Taz.
I'm not fat.
These people really don't want you to go on Nooncast because Nooncast sucks. Nooncast is gay. Nooncast. I'm sorry, Nooncast.
Well, I haven't.
Like I said, I don't like talking shit about them because
I'm sorry,
I use
Nooncast,
stream.
I love you. I'm kidding. I'm just joking.
He's kidding.
Please,
Guys,
please, it's satire.
chill. It's a joke.
So, what's your guys' problem with Nooncast? I've never watched them. I don't even know who's on it.
Honestly,
What's the deal?
really.
DWI is the host.
Yeah,
Wait, seriously?
He's the host.
DW
I'm not fucking around.
usually drunk.
He's the host. He's the brains behind the operation.
No, he's fucking not. It's Nate. But
Not fucking around. That's DWI. They have him on every episode because he's like the CEO.
no, it's because they don't know how to create entertainment.
So they bring him on just to be fucking retarded and entertain people with his retardation. So that's the only reason why they bring him on.
Guys.
Like they'll bring him
Deep
on
of intel.
episodes that he has no business being on. All right, the only ones I listened to was Inez and Colas and Canners, but that's because like I heard.
Dude, the fucking Inez one and Zawas, like,
yeah,
so okay, bro. I think there was like
Yes.
6 viewers or something.
Mm.
Some shit like that.
And they fucking ruined him by removing Young Thug and I.
Oh wait. Who said that? Who's in there?
I did.
You want to shout out the YNL?
Yeah, I gotta shout out the YNL gang. I guess it's like
Alright.
a must. Shout out YNL gang.
I gotta shout out the Spice community.
Yeah,
We'll get our
Spice
freedom
community.
back someday.
We need to get our word
Spice
back,
Girls.
Spice, please.
I can't even be a. Wait,
Call ourselves the Spice Cabinet.
yeah, the
The
Spice,
Spice
cabinet.
cabinet.
Yeah.
But
Sexy
like
sex.
that whole episode with Inez was terrible. That was cringeworthy
Oh, yeah.
stuff. I couldn't stand that one.
I actually haven't watched it.
It's because Inez has nothing to say about anything.
Because
She is
Dude,
the
she's
most
black.
hollow person
And
I've
she hasn't-
ever heard.
Yeah, aside from Hollow hoax.
Aside from
Yeah,
being
'cause-
like
Shout out to
Hollow.
Hollow Hoax.
Tazandra.
Tazandra's biggest fan.
Yeah. Shout out to Hollow hoax. He actually appreciates the work you're doing. And you didn't know that, did you? That a Holocaust denier would be congratulating you on your fantastic work. But yet here
He's
he
a
is.
Holocaust denier? Dude, I thought it was like about holograms.
Okay, yeah, he demised holograms. Don't worry about it, all right?
Don't worry about it.
Really don't worry about it. I'll console you.
Yeah.
All fucking day. Just telling you not to worry.
Yeah, but does anybody else have any more questions for Taz over here? I think I might let her go soon. In case she has anything else to do.
Yeah, I do have to go back to work.
That's fucking sub-bots.
I was gonna say, shut the fuck up, Brown Eyes.
I'm blue.
Yeah.
Ass.
So everybody's good?
Yo, brown eyes.
I'm not fucking brown.
Talking to Taz.
I'm Hazel.
Tell you about you.
All right, is anybody in this chat?
Hazel
brown
is
eyes? Except for
brown.
Monkey,
Hazel's
just-
brown.
Actually they look kind of
Hazel is fucking shit-colored, diarrhea
Like-
fucking brown.
It's like green and yellow.
Like your mom opened her fucking asshole and opened your eyes and shit on it.
Oh no.
My God.
Like, just
give
They
it-
could be fart. Could
Fucking
be fart.
Shit
Could be
vision.
Okay. But,
If I had brown eyes, I'd probably fucking kill myself.
That's what I said. Yeah. Seriously, what's the point of living if you don't have
That's-
fucking blue eyes or green
it's
eyes?
all
or some
about
shit?
having
Like-
the darker brown eyes.
I would kill myself. Sorry,
Giant pupils.
Yeah.
it's like extra big
Gigantic
pupils.
But all right though.
Like-
I think that's all about all that we want to cover though, Taz.
Okay. Thanks for having me on.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming
Goodbye.
on. You've been awesome.
Bye.
Thank all
Thank
you boys for coming on too.
Bye.
Probably about to end the stream in a second. But everybody,
Thanks.
this was very fun. This was very reactive. Gibbon came in with the fucking balls of steel for whatever reason, wanted to like shoot you the fuck down. But I think you
nuts.
guys are pretty
He's
civilized.
trying to assert his dominance. It's okay. He's been
Yeah. He was trying
He
to
did.
save his community.
Bow.
But
Dude.
thank you
Yo.
all for coming on. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all later.
Bye.
Monkey business out.